All right, I think we are live. Um, are we? Yeah, I think we are. All right. Yo, what's up, everyone? Welcome in. How is everyone doing today on this wonderful Monday? Nothing wrong. Totally going great. Yo, what's up? Uh, sorry for mispronouncing. Or actually, I'll just call you Astro. What's up, Astro? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? How has your day been? Okay, let me. Ooh, that is bright. Okay. Let me. No, I don't want this either. Not bad. Nice. That's good. Good to hear. Alright, give me a second. Alright, yeah, give me a second, sorry. I'm just messaging Aqua Dragon really quick. What game are you gonna play first? I'm gonna play Sky Battle right now. But Aqua is coming on because we're gonna be doing the what's it called? NFL podcast. Also, I need to change my what was it again? What was I gonna do? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was gonna change my game volume. That's what it was. I turned it up the other day when I was playing in Fruit Wars 4. I thought it was because I thought the music was different. I think I had it at 30. 30 is like a good uh 30 is like a good place for the what is it called? The music to be, or the main volume at least. All right. Dude, oh, I need to put my blocks in my offhand. I keep forgetting to do that at the start of games. It's really annoying, and also I can't block. I have not been able to block clutch there recently. It's very annoying. Oh, ow. Oh, diamond sword. We'll take that. Oh, and I guess we'll just fall off. Wow, bruh. We'll just okay. I did not. I thought I was gonna make that jump. Wow, I'm trash. We don't talk about we don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. Awkward. All right, give me a second. Okay, that's good. All right. I know the funny thing is I've been practicing a lot of parkour warrior, and like for like the past like 2 months, like that's 90% of my streams have just been parkour survivor, I should say. Um, they've mostly just been parkour survivor streams. So it's kind of embarrassing, when I missed that jump. Wow, my nose has been very, very runny today for absolutely no reason. It's so annoying. I wish I had Java be a bedrock. Yeah. Sadly, that's. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting. I need to. Somebody needs to remind me in chat to put my blocks in my offhand before I start the round. So I keep on forgetting. Yeah, hopefully MCCI comes to Java one day. I think there's a chance. Right now, not really, but maybe in like 2 years' time, I could see it. I could see them like announcing a Java release, or no, I mean Bedrock release, or like a Bedrock. They're like working on a Bedrock version, which would be cool. But for right now, they are focusing probably only on Java. Maybe they've had the thought of Bedrock, but yeah, it's probably like only Java right now for them, which is fair. But no, Bedrock has some cool servers though. You guys got well, I know CubeCraft's been in some controversy as of late, but you guys got Hive. Yeah, Hive's a pretty good server, right? People still like the Hive, right? Surely. Oh yeah, there's no one. Uh. Oh my gosh, I'm at half heart! I did not know I was that low. I should have gone out of third person. I didn't have enough time though. That was an epic fail moment right there. Yeah, you guys, yeah, Hive and CubeCraft are your number two, or like number one, number two. I guess they're like interchangeable when it comes to like size. Maybe CubeCraft's a little bit bigger, but I would say right now Hive's probably your guys' biggest server. Because CubeCraft has been in controversy as of late, but I guess Hive has been in controversy too. Like a lot of, I would say 90% of Bedrock servers have been in, you know, quite a lot of controversy. Same with Java. You know, Hypixel's had its like fair share. Yeah, that's fair. No, you'll play both at any time. Yeah, that makes sense. I'd say the same for Java servers. Like I'd play Hoplite on stream if I was actually good. Like MCCI, there's a chance that I win games. But for Hoplite, yeah, I just have not gotten a single Hoplite win yet. Solo or Civ. Or no, maybe I got one Civ win. I forget. But yeah, I'm just not good at Hoplite. But I can hold my own in MCC. I'm not like the best. Or not like the worst MCC player. Or MCCI player, I should say, but I can hold my own, so I'd say it's like, you know, it's definitely the better like server to create content on. Unless you're like a really good PvPer, then by all means go play on Hoplite. Just yeah, Hoplite's not for me when it comes to like creating content. Like I'd rather choose MCCI. Hoplite is difficult unless you're like, you know, either a former UHC player or you're a PvP main. Then it is relatively easy, especially in Civ, because as long as you okay, dude. No, how do you even get there? How do you, no way that guy, he was on the Lime team? You're telling me Lime, oh my gosh, you're telling me this guy on the Lime came all the way over here, through here, all the way up here and here. Like, how does Lime team even rotate that far? They could have just gone to this bridge right here. Nobody used it. Bro. That's crazy. Yo, what's up, Firefrost? How are you doing today? Thank you for stopping by the stream. Appreciate it. I did not think Lime was gonna rotate. That's kind of dumb, man. I kind of hate when teams do that, especially when they sneak up behind you. Like, yeah, it's fine if they do it if they're trying to like, if that's like, they have no other choice. Like, if they got pushed to rotate, but if you're just rotating all that way around on your own, it's kind of cringe. Okay, I'm going to remember to put my blocks in my offhand before the round starts, because MCCI is this thing where it like remembers where your what's it called? Where like you put your stuff. Like if you have your like stake in like your 5th bar, it remembers that. And I recently I've been keeping my blocks out of my offhand, which I need to stop doing. Good stuff, teammate. This is a very interesting chest. Oh. Oh, shoot. That block saved my life. I think I would have died there. Yo, 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 no, 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 no. Fire Frost. Nah, you're a stream sniper. No, I'm kidding. Bruh. I got hunted down there, though. That's crazy. The best MCCI game? I don't know. The best MCCI game, in my opinion, is probably Sky Battle. But if I was to say my favorite, it would probably be Parkour Survivor. I think it's very unique, very good. But yeah, no, MCC or Sky Battle just gets the most players. and also is very entertaining to play, especially when you can like hold your own in PvP. I can't really, but I like to play it nonetheless because it's still like very entertaining to play. All right. Wait. Okay. I think I'm gonna join in call with Aqua after this round. So Aqua, if you're listening, just give me a sec. I can't open Discord right now. I'm gaming. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry, Aqua. I'll come in after this round. Oh, I get 2 levies. Oh my gosh, look at my teammates. They're so generous. Also, chat, just want to let you guys know that I won't be able to talk to chat directly that much during the podcast because me, Moody's, and Aqua will be, we'll be yapping about the NFL, so we won't be able to talk to chat that much. No, sorry, Firefrost. It's just a podcast with me and Aqua. Yeah, I can't party right now because it's gonna be me, Aqua, Moody's, and I don't know if Dustin. I don't think Dustin can make it. But we're gonna be a party of 3 just because it's just it's for the podcast. But maybe next stream. Probably I could probably party next stream. If you're down. Cause next stream will probably be like a chill stream. It'll probably be like Thursday or something this week. May I stream snipe? I mean, yeah, if you want, but like don't be annoying about it. Don't go out of your way to kill us. Oh my gosh. Oh, and I'm dead. I am literally dead. I am literally so dead. I am so dead. Yeah, no. I am so dead. Okay. Wait, why did I just... Oh, I didn't mean to leave the server. Whatever. Okay, give me a second. Give me 1 sec. Okay, and then, now let me go in VC.
Hey.
Hello. Yo, what's up?
What's up, Ripcord?
What up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Did pretty well. Pretty well.
Okay, you ready to party up, Ripcord? Moody's, you want to get on island or no?
Yeah, I'm getting on. I am getting on.
I'll just I have my own Google Doc pulled up, so I'll just keep us basically on topic. Is my plan.
All right. Aqua, do
It
you
should
want
be
to
easier without Dustin. Yeah, Ripcord, you can be in charge of queuing. I think that's fair.
All right.
I'll let you know I'm loaded up.
Are we friends on Island, Moody's?
I don't
think
know
we
if we've
are.
ever played on Island.
Just to be safe, I'll send a friend request.
All right.
Yeah. I'm getting on right now. Sorry if I sound a bit weird. I just only got my mouth bandaged shut from surgery.
Nah,
Yeah.
Is it
I might be a bit quiet. Oh yeah, it fucking hurts.
Oh.
Didn't hurt as much though, so I kind of
forgot to mention Ripcord may or may not be a PG streamer.
Oh my bad. All right, no
It's
curse
all
words.
good. It's all good. You didn't get a heads up.
No, it's
My bad, Ripcord.
It's good. I'm pretty bad at being like strict about it, so it's fine if you like slip up once or twice.
Yeah, I won't do it on purpose.
All right.
What's your username? Is this, how do you spell it?
Ripcord YT, uppercase YT.
There you go.
Yeah, it's
Boom.
just YT at the end.
We are friended. W.
Okay.
So,
now
it's been a bit.
Invite them to the party.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what it is. _Twitch.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. Moody's is already taken, sadly. I'm not friended with you.
I don't know, but just to be safe, I do a friend request.
Yeah.
You can send a friend request to every show person you're already friended to, so I don't actually know.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are friended now.
Let's get started. So the first thing is introductions. I guess I'll go first. Hello, I'm Aqua Dragon 360. And yeah, I talk about sports apparently. But no, serious note, I stream a lot of Minecraft, as in most of the people here do. Yeah, every once a week we meet up and talk about American football. I guess won't be long, being that Super Bowl is coming very close. But
yeah, you got the talk about all the off-season stuff once that starts. All the signings, trades. Ooh,
Mhm.
who's Justin Fields going to be on?
We'll get to that
Yeah.
when we get to that. Ripcord, you want to introduce yourself?
I'm Ripcord. I make Minecraft event videos, but I also like talking about sports. And so, me and Aqua were like, hey, why not just make a podcast? Or a
Actually, it
scuffed
was just me in your
podcast.
chat because we remember saying something about
Yeah.
the Lions. You responded back, and for some reason I brought it up in chat, and then we just kept going.
Yeah. We
Well,
bounced
the
off of each other pretty
Lions.
well. We'll get to the Lions later, don't worry.
We'll get to it later. I don't. As
Yeah.
much as I don't want to talk about what I have to talk about, I am on the show for a reason. I gotta talk about it. We'll
Oh,
get
that
there
is
when we
a
get there.
Yep.
But yeah.
Look, we've
And then
all. Oh wait, shit! I cursed again. My bad. I got karma. I fell off right. Sorry.
You're good.
now let's get
Oh,
to
okay. And they just
our the new person in the show. Moody, welcome
My
to the show.
name is Moody's. I sound a bit weird because I had jaw surgery, but I stream a lot of like Hypixel, MCCI. I was doing Hoplay for a bit. I got bored of that. But I make random YouTube videos. Yeah, that's about it. I hosted a couple events a while ago, but I haven't done any in a while. And yeah, I met these two through separate events. I know I met Aqua Dragon through One Shot Royale. That was funny. I kind of feel bad. My
It's
bad.
fine.
But I met Ripcord through Food Wars. Yeah, both
Mhm.
pretty chill.
Yeah.
W.
And normally we have a Justin GG here, but alas, they said they cannot make it. So maybe
Missing in
another time.
action.
We'll see. Let's get into I think the first topics. We're gonna save the juicier topics till later. So we're gonna start with discussing some coaching changes that happened in the NFL. As you know, this is around the time of year where a lot of people get fired and hired
Yep.
because everyone wants to change because of problems in their team. First up,
Yeah.
we got the Titans. I've recently just hired the Bengals offensive coordinator. I mean,
Mhm.
he
Yeah,
seems like a
that's
solid enough hire.
I'm gonna
uh,
miss Mike Rabel because like that dude was a Ohio State player and I am a Ohio State fan. I don't really know if it was 100% his fault that they were doing
I
bad,
mean,
but
the Titans.
Titans
It's kind of a
organization,
lot.
not gonna lie, they kind of
Yeah,
seem
kind
like
of more the
idiots.
they're
organization that was
they're
the head coach.
embodiment of mid, dude.
To be fair, I could definitely
Yeah.
see Mike getting a new job somewhere else. To be fair,
Yeah, whether it be college or somewhere
yeah,
else.
because like he
But
didn't do that bad of a job. He did work really well with what he had with the Titans
yeah,
team, which was
Dude, they got the
not a
1
good
seed with
roster.
Ryan Tannehill. I would say that's a success. Oh, and I
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like he wasn't successful. They were just super mid. Like,
Yeah, they just
they
yeah.
couldn't
weren't really
do
good,
what
but
they
they
wanted to do.
they weren't super bad either.
But yeah,
But they
this year
need to
they
switch
kind
it
of were
up.
bad, but like I said, it was partially because of injury,
I,
partially.
I mean, to be honest, they are cleaning house because no more. Probably no more Derrick Henry. Probably
Oh
no more
yeah,
Tannehill
definitely.
either.
Oh yeah, Tannehill, I
I
think he's
missed
run his
this.
course in the NFL, so.
Also, can we
But
talk about we just got killed by Brinks, his team? What the
we
hell?
can just pretend they don't exist actually.
Uh,
But yeah, like I said, I mean the Bengals have had a good offense the past few years. Granted, Burrow is definitely a part of that,
Does
and even then they didn't do too bad with Browning
yeah, do
for the
we
most
know
part.
if the Bengals OC, do we know if he calls the plays or is it Zach Taylor?
I don't fully know.
uh,
I imagine imagine it's like
who was the Bengals OC? What's his name? I'm trying
I
to
didn't
remember.
write down all the names because
I'll look it
there's
up.
so many
I'll
on
look it
this
up.
list. There's so many on
Yeah,
this list.
to be
I gotta
honest, I
go
don't have
through.
any idea what any of these like OCs, DCs names are. Like,
There's just so many.
Raheem, no, never
But
mind. Brian
no,
Callahan. Okay.
never heard of him. Okay.
but like I said, I think
Yeah.
should be a solid enough fit. We'll have to wait and see, of
I think,
course.
man, I mean, hey, I don't know how long he's gonna hit offensive coordinator, but I
I
mean,
mean, if it was, I'm pretty sure it was the offensive coordinator for that Super Bowl runs. So
that's what I'm saying. Like he's good at what he does if he's been there a while.
Yeah.
yeah, the last 2 years Bengals have been pretty good, and like I said, if they had Burrow this year, they probably at least would have made a splash, possibly won a playoff game. But
Yeah, I think that hurt them. I feel like they go in over Steelers if they win
oh
out
yeah,
with
easily
Burrow.
Steelers should not have made it this year, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
Uh, next up, Jags. New defensive coordinator is the Falcons' defensive coordinator. Now I can't lie, I wasn't exactly thrilled with the Falcons' defense this year, so I'm not sure how I feel about this move.
Dude, I don't know. The defensive coordinator hires in recent years haven't been
be f-
that good.
To be
Like,
fair, though, at least they didn't hire the Falcons' offensive coordinator because the offense this
oh
year was
yeah,
horrendous.
no, that guy cannot get Kyle Pitts the ball for the life of him. So I would
Look,
not.
man, I love the
blame him.
FedEx coach, man.
No,
Oh, I'm dead, by the way.
Have to wait
I
and see.
think
The defense was really good at the start of the year for the Jags, and then it kind of
Yeah,
just
they-
fell
Yeah,
apart.
they had really bad rushing defense, if I remember correctly. Or maybe that was the Saints. I can't remember.
But,
Like,
yeah,
I feel like
after that,
part of
everything
them.
after that Ravens game, I felt like everything collapsed.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
feel like
they
another
had-
reason is no Trevor Lawrence and then that
Yeah,
concussion and
well,
everything.
technically they had Trevor Lawrence, but they kept playing him when it feels like they really shouldn't have.
Yeah, he played him through injuries. I was
And,
like,
he couldn't perform the way he should have been able to perform because of the injury.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to wait and see if this next
Who's the
year,
best
if
MCC and Block Wars
he
player?
plays
So
a lot
someone
better
who's played in
after,
both
I
events.
think after
Probably
recovery.
Purpled
Mhm.
or
If not, they
FBM.
might need to find a
You
quarterback,
can go
which
either
is
to be honest. Like
unfortunate.
Purpled or FBM is a good.
I think he,
is a good,
as long as they
like,
keep,
say
you
for
know,
that. But
he
in my
has a good
opinion, it's
amount of
probably
weapons. I
Purpled.
mean,
Yeah, I
they
think
were
I
missing
think
Kirk down the line too, so it was like maybe they can enforce it with like signings and stuff. But like, I think they have a pretty solid team. You know, it's just
yeah,
again, I
think
feel like
next
that
year
division, the teams just underperform really badly. You know,
I feel like the Jags can win the division next year. I think they're at least in the running. They have
Yeah.
competition now compared to what it was the year before.
yeah.
But definitely have a shot at it. Especially if the Titans turn their act around, they could be a really big race.
Oh no, I
between
don't. I
all
don't
four
think the
of them.
Titans are gonna turn their act around anytime
But
soon.
yeah,
Being
as
this
I
tank
think
season.
Titans are gonna need
Yeah.
a minute, but who knows? I didn't think the Texans will be able to like pop off this season as much as they did. So
I
who
don't. I
knows?
think
Yeah.
the Colts are the underdog in that division, but I would bet against them. You know, doing good or making the
Yeah.
playoffs. I think this year they kind of got a little lucky, but they still were good. I just don't think
Yeah,
they
it
were
was like
playoff bound.
Minshew's just game managing, but if they have Richardson, like
Dude,
I was
Richardson
gonna
was
say they have Richardson
nice.
next year.
Richardson
yeah, that's the reason
was
he
nice.
run right in the running is because he
Yeah,
won
he
their
had like
first couple
he had like
games.
4 wins,
Yeah,
and then
that win
he
against the Ravens
ankle,
early
I
in the
think.
season was kind of big.
Was it an ankle injury by Richardson?
I mean, he should be back next year.
I think it was something serious.
I
That he
think
was
it
out
was
for the whole season.
yeah, it was lower body. I'm pretty sure it was
Was it
like
ACL? It wasn't, right?
no,
don't
there's
think it
no,
was
I don't.
ACL.
If it's ACL, I feel like it would have been a lot like more like talked about. I think it was ankle though.
Shoulder surgery.
That's not great, but you can come back from that.
Yeah,
yeah.
I also heard they didn't even. He was considering not even playing, and then he got injured, and it was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
But
that's what
he was probably
happens.
cool with
Yeah.
just sitting out, and you know.
But he has a bright future, assuming he plays the same after surgery, which is probably likely.
Yeah, I mean, they got Jonathan Taylor. It's kind of hard to not stay competitive when you have him in the game, you know.
Yeah, Jonathan.
You know, their defense wasn't even. Yeah, their defense wasn't even
They're
terrible. They
interesting.
played the Panthers. I mean, Morris or something like that picked them off like twice. Pick six, two pick six one game. I was like, oh my god.
Okay, next up, we got the Bears making a move and hiring a new offensive coordinator, which is the former offensive coordinator of the Seahawks.
Yeah.
It's an interesting move.
Was the Seahawks offense that good this year to hire their
Not
OC?
particularly, but they tend to
I
be
don't
really good at
think
developing
so.
quarterbacks, which is the one thing that Chicago historically sucks at.
Okay.
I am indifferent because it
know.
was like it wasn't like their offensive coordinator was terrible. It was more like the team was terrible. But they have weapons, and you know, I don't remember the Seahawks being like absolutely bums. So like, you know, I'm
I
indifferent.
mean,
to
they played some really good games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I
I
mean,
don't know, but there was some questionable like play calling by the OC with like DK Metcalf. I know he wasn't getting the ball as much as I think he wanted to. Tyler Lockett too, I think had one of his like, you know, not worst years
Metcalf
ever, but
was,
like one of
I
his
think, was the best
underperforming
part of
years.
that offense, honestly.
I think
Yeah.
no, I actually think the wait, did you say the running back? Or did you say
No, receiver Metcalf was like really coming in clutch at the end of that season for the Seahawks there, but it just
yeah,
wasn't
I know,
enough.
but I just think
Yeah.
he gets mad pretty easily when he doesn't get the ball. But
Yeah, I
that's
was gonna
fair.
say, I don't
Yeah,
know
he
if-
gets pretty upset. Him and
I mean, that's
you
fair. He
know,
is like a genetic
him and
beast.
Pickens.
Oh yeah,
Him
Pickens.
and Pickens are like identical to how they've been acting this year.
Yeah, I think
But
Pickens
it's
has
like-
a better upside though.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Like the Bears' defense are in a solid spot right
Oh.
now, but their offense isn't quite there yet. I feel like if they can
Yeah.
get their And they do, like I said, the issue with the Bears also is I just don't trust their front office to draft well at all.
I want them to draft Harrison. I know we can talk about that later. Maybe we're making like a
Yeah.
draft predictions video or something like
Another
that.
big question is, do they keep Fields or do they trade Fields and take a
Yeah.
quarterback at the first overall?
It's kind of a win-win for them, I feel like, because if they
I-
draft Harrison, that's great. If they don't want Fields, they want to draft a quarterback, they can trade Fields for some good stuff. Because I
Yeah.
know that it's like
Like a second.
whatever happens,
maybe? I don't know. There's teams desperate enough for Fields.
Yeah,
Fields is
there's-
not too bad.
The
fuck it.
Bears.
I mean, he went to the Panthers, bro. I would take him, but we're not going to trade for him. We don't do any big moves.
Oh, you don't
like
have.
ever.
I don't think you want to trade with the Bears ever again after the last time.
Yeah, they fucking flew. Oh shoot, my bad. They fleeced us,
good.
bro. Like,
You
Yeah.
should
They
not.
fleeced us.
Like literally, I wouldn't
I
have been
don't-
that upset with that trade if you didn't include DJ Moore.
Unless
That
we
was
have
the
some,
dumbest thing ever about
Yeah.
that trade.
Yeah.
Is that you give away the one
Mhm.
piece you need to develop a young quarterback and have a consistent receiver.
I have no hope for us. It's just like what we have.
Yeah, you guys
No
have like
hope.
Adam Thielen.
You're
in
just
the
gonna have
twilight
to
of
hope
his
your front
career.
office and your
So-
GM, which we'll talk about soon, knows how to draft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm. Well, I don't think we do.
Panthers, the Panthers and the
Oh,
Bears
boy.
season. Well, no, not the Panthers. I'd say the Bears like franchise is on the line right now though. Like they
So
gotta
now-
lock in. They gotta figure out what they're gonna do.
Like I said, if they like play like this offseason incredibly well, they could be competing for the division. If they don't, which is what the Bears normally do, nothing will change.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why like
they have all of the power and draft capital this year. at the
exactly.
same
That's why this has to be the best season when it comes to like getting everybody ready and everything like that. Like they have to get everything ready,
Yeah,
otherwise
there's a lot
they're
of big
screwed.
decisions here. If they mess up this year, I feel like it might put their team in a really bad spot for the next.
I
few
mean,
years.
you don't want to give them like a year or two to develop. I mean, it's like they may have a lot of good stuff. Also, there's a guy here.
But like I said, I just after seeing the Bears year in year out as someone in that
Yeah.
division, I cannot trust their front office, as I know nothing's changed in the front office despite everything.
Yeah.
Wait and see. Speaking of my division, Packers fired their defensive coordinator Joe Barry.
Where'd this
Joe
sorry, where'd this guy
Barry.
come from?
Is he like known to be bad? I feel like his name rings a bell.
He had a really bad stretch of games, losing because basically causing him to lose to the Giants, the Bucks,
Oh,
nearly losing to the Panthers. Actually, sorry.
Yeah,
about
can we
that.
talk about like they did like I mean they stayed really competitive despite like trading away Douglas on defense. Like
Yeah.
I figured that was a good move because I didn't really miss him at all.
Won that game. I'm gonna be frank with you.
You said what? Panthers?
should've
Oh
won the
no,
game.
no. We're one score merchants, man. We'll get it between one score then just lose. It's a given. And
I mean, if you guys had one more timeout, you won. You brought the game to overtime, and I think you probably win in overtime. To be honest with you, based on how they were playing.
he's above you, by the way.
But yeah,
He's coming. You don't know.
oh yeah, I'm dead.
a lot of
lucky.
people wanted him fired after that stretch. He did kind of come in somewhat clutch in the playoffs, though. So we'll see
Yeah.
where he goes.
Hmm.
He has interviews, believe it or not, still. And despite being partially behind that 0-16 Lions team, yep, not gonna forget that.
Yeah.
You said
I'm shocked that he still has career options.
Hey, Jim Schwartz was the
Interesting.
coach for that 0-16 Lions team. Look at him on the Browns right now. He's cooking with that defense.
Adam Cook, man.
I'm sorry, I cannot forgive them. To be fair, I can blame more higher up coaching, but still,
Yeah.
I just don't want them back here. Speaking of next moves, we have the Raiders picking up someone from their division on taking the former Chargers GM that got fired along with Brandon Staley. I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
sure this is the
that's-
best move.
That's I don't know,
I mean,
man.
the Chargers normally do get talent, but then they never do anything with it. So
Yeah, I don't know. Well, no, actually, it's not the worst move because the Chargers were able to get a lot of good defensive free agents like J.C. Jackson, Khalil Mack. So, actually, not the worst move, but again, like the Raiders just have always had one of the worst defenses. So, hopefully, their GM can help them out with that. Their new GM can help them out with that.
Wait and
but
see.
I don't know.
My 3 words to this, that's the only I'm gonna say is it can't get much worse, right? Like,
I mean,
yeah.
they at least fired
Yeah, you
their
can't
head
get any
coach.
worse than Josh McDaniels.
You're welcome, Raiders, by the way. for playing you on Halloween, getting your head coach fired.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, that the fact that the Raiders did that was crazy. Oh wait, Halloween. Wait, was that?
Yeah, yeah. It was. I think it was technically the 30th and not the 31st, but yeah, Monday night
Oh,
football.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Sorry, I was muted in there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh.
Though speaking of former Chargers coaching, for whatever reason, Brandon still got interviewed for defensive coordinator of the Packers and the Dolphins. After seeing that 63
whoa.
points dropped on him after him saying he's calling the defense.
Yeah. I remember when he
And
said
you
that,
want to
bro.
hire him.
I remember when he said that.
I
That
don't
was
know
like
about
one of the
that
most
one.
cockiest things you could possibly say. Like the reporter's just asking you a question, and this guy comes like firing back. Yeah, I'm
can
gonna
stop
I'm gonna
asking
run the
that
defense.
question.
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna run
I'll
the
be calling the
defense.
defense.
I'm like, all
Famous
right,
line.
bro,
Dude, wasn't
chill
it
out.
against the Raiders too?
Yeah.
Oh
That's
my
the
god!
thing, man,
Against
like-
the high school coach. Is he still their coach, or is that just interim?
Oh
No,
no, Staley got fired after the game. I'm shocked they didn't
No,
fire him
like
at
the Raiders
halftime.
coach.
Oh yeah, no, Josh McDaniels is gone. It's
Yeah,
okay.
Alexander was gone because of from the Lions. They still have Antonio Pierce as their interim head coach, and I think they should probably just keep him. To be honest with you, if I'm the Raiders.
Oh, did I get bro?
He's
I
like
got pulled by
the
that.
play
Yeah,
for
yeah.
once. The Raiders are actually playing like as a team. They feel like they're actually playing together.
That
as a
one guy
team.
came out of nowhere. That Jacobs guy.
Oh, yeah.
Jacob Jones. Sorry. Is it
Kinda doing
Jacob
a
Jones? What's his name?
Is it?
Kind of fulfilling a
Wait,
similar
what
role.
position?
The like safety or whatever. The dude that keeps getting all those
Oh,
interceptions.
I don't know. I don't.
I
pay
can't remember. There's so
attention
many
to the Raiders.
Jones. There's like
Yeah.
he's the one that picked off my homes and was like
Oh,
Hmm.
that was the funniest
celebrating
game
stuff.
ever.
Yeah.
Love that game.
Well, the Raiders are known for having the most like either forgettable or worst defenses ever. So hey, hats
But
off to them for fixing.
I
it
can't say
somewhat.
their defense is forgettable because they do have Crosby. I would love
Yeah,
Crosby
but that's
if
like
we
the
could get
only
Crosby.
good
There was
part
no
of
help.
it, to be honest. Like it's just Crosby.
I'm just saying the Raiders should trade Crosby to the Lions. Is all I'm saying.
Dude, I mean Crosby would be the we were talking about this earlier, Aqua, on the last one,
Yeah,
but
I know.
Crosby
But I can't-
would, I 100% think he would take a contract to play for like a competitor like the Lions. Like he would take a smaller contract for that.
Bro, we can get.
Are you guys
Ben, we
thinking
can get him a
Lion?
ring.
Hey, you guys, you think you're gonna stay consistently competitive?
We're not losing
Yeah.
anyone next year.
Yeah, the
Well,
Lions.
I
The
mean,
Lions.
saying-
Actually lose is if Ben Johnson takes that job at the Commanders, which we'll
You
talk
don't
about
think
in a minute.
that people like the Vikings, you know, and you don't think your division gets harder next year?
Oh no, I know our division's going to be tough, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, the Lions should be
we have to play.
competitors.
We have
the
to play
next
hard. This
3
division,
years.
to win this division this year wasn't easy. We can do it again.
I'm not saying you aren't. I'm just saying I was just curious about what your thoughts were. You know?
We'll get to that when I get to Lions' future. That is a question coming up.
Yeah.
But let's get through these cabinet shufflings. We now have talk about Chargers hired Jim Hardball as their
Dude,
new head coach.
Boo.
W, huge W, bro. That's crazy.
And
I
also
love
recently learned that they also took the Michigan defensive coordinator with them.
that. That's funny.
Listen, like I have personal bias. I can't really say much, but hey, if he wants to go steal signs in the NFL, that's fine. You know?
Alright, yeah, sure.
No, I'm just
sure.
kidding. He's a good coach.
He's
but, you know,
he's gonna go
I
to
was
the
gonna say, as much as you want to
championship,
hate him, he did.
He's
get
pretty good coach.
San Francisco to the Super Bowl.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
almost like he's like accomplished everything about the Super Bowl. You know, he's a pretty good coach.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think the Chargers, assuming if Harbaugh can get them into shape, might be the only team next year that could compete with the Chiefs for the division.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
definitely. The
Broncos,
the
sorry.
Broncos,
Broncos,
the Broncos
they
are in
need to make-
shambles, bro.
No, Broncos are at least 2 years.
Okay,
old.
I already
that-
went on a rant about this in the last one. The Broncos are just okay.
Raiders, I don't see it, but maybe I'd be willing to believe the Raiders more than I'd believe the Broncos have can win the
Oh,
division next year, to be honest with you.
That might be a hot take. I don't know about
I
that,
think-
but the Raiders are pretty much
Can I
trashed
ask
as well.
something?
Just saying.
Because I am genuinely curious. I don't see it on the list. Did the Broncos haven't cleaned house yet?
Nope.
No, they're
Nope?
just getting rid of
All
Russell
right.
Wilson and
They-
sticking it
they-
out.
They believe Sean
He's
Payton
good.
will
Alright.
still be their future
It's
coach, and
it's not the worst decision, but again, it is an odd decision, but it makes sense
Like,
considering
they
you
nobody's
still
hired
need
him
a.
last
Their
year.
main issue now is they need a quarterback because they don't want Russell Wilson.
I guess they're on the upswing. Like they were terrible in the beginning of the year. At least they finished.
Oh no,
with, like,
their
a
defense
decent.
was on locks. Their defense
Oh
was
yeah,
the
no,
best, like in the
but like
NFL
the
for like
issue is
5
that like,
weeks.
they don't have now they don't have the pick for what they need, and they're missing key components.
Yes.
And I don't think they even have that much cap space. So
They
now gotta
need to
figure out what
get
they
rid
wanna
of
do.
Jerry Jeudy. Just trade Jerry Jeudy at this point. You cannot develop that man. Either that man is trash or you're just really bad at developing him. I would say
Like I like him
more likely more like trash, but
like nothing against him and
Advertise, I'm
Sutton.
very upset with you.
yeah, Sutton's a touchdown machine. He caught like 10 this year.
Yeah, but it's like
Oh, yeah.
they don't really have a lot of weapons. Like it's like their tight ends are forgettable. Their running backs. Who's
Gets
even the running
injured.
back?
Javonte Williams. He got in.
Yeah,
he like
it's
tore
like-
his ACL the other year.
Him and McLaughlin aren't great or like aren't terrible, but like they're good enough to be running backs, but they're not gonna be like star backs. You know, it's like
Yeah, it's like I said, the
I don't
Broncos
know.
are kind of in a state of weirdness and
Limbo.
mediocrity. It's weird.
And their quarterback's not going to get any better because
Yeah,
they
they
just
decided
it's
they
the
don't wanna
Peyton
do
Manning
Russell Wilson.
curse. You know, you just
Maybe
can't
they
keep
get
going.
maybe they don't get Justin Fields. I don't know.
Yeah, Justin Fields
No.
would be an upgrade over.
That wouldn't be the worst idea, but I don't know how Sean Payton would be.
I think
be-
Justin
Oh yeah,
Fields'
that's the
career
other
would
issue.
go down.
You need someone that Sean Payton can work with, which is another issue.
I don't think Justin Fields is going to work well with
Drew
Sean
Brees.
Payton.
Taysom Hill starting quarterback. Let's go.
This next one
Drew
on the list
Brees,
isn't
quarterbacks coach.
confirmed.
That'd be sick.
Swift's not confirmed, but it is like 99% likely at this point because it's they're close to a deal. Seahawks looking to likely be hiring the defensive coordinator of the Ravens this year as their head coach.
Isn't that the old like white guy with the beard? I don't know his name.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute.
I can't really remember a lot of Ravens coaches. I don't
He's
know
like-
who
Oh
it
god, I'm
is.
so dead.
I forget his name.
All I remember is Harbaugh, and then it's like everybody else
Yeah.
kind of fades to background to
But,
me.
I mean, their defense looked really good in the season, in the normal season, and then
Hey,
Could've looked
there's
better
not
in the
that much you can do
playoffs.
against Mahomes at this point, guys. I
But,
think we have to
yeah.
realize that. But no,
yeah,
that's
I think it's not the worst move ever to like pick up a new a hot defensive coordinator as coach.
it's I don't know, man.
Yeah, their defense is really good. Like I don't know.
So
I
we'll
can't
see
really
what
complain.
happens with the Seahawks. I don't really have them threatening the division anytime soon. At least in
So
their
do they
current
have
state.
Did they fire Pete Carroll? Or did he just
Yeah,
retire?
they did.
no, he kind of they parted ways really.
They
think
said
Pete
It's
Carroll
like
goes-
you know remember Bruce Arians? What happened to him? It's like that basically.
Yeah. Do you think
Yeah.
he goes to college somewhere?
No, I think no. He said he's gonna
He's
gonna
done?
stay in the office, the front office, like Bruce Arians. That's why I'm relating it to the situation. Like Bruce Arians is like,
Advisor.
yeah, he like monitors stuff, helps them out
He's
with
kind of like the
decisions.
step in. Yeah, he's kind of helping transition.
Yeah, like I think like Bruce Arians or no, what's his name? Todd Bowles like goes to Bruce Arians for advice. It'd be like similar thing to the Seahawks new head coach. They would go to Pete Carroll for advice and stuff like that. But
Okay.
I think it's a good transition. Pete Carroll is 71. It's hard to coach at that age. I think it's fair.
Yeah. Oh, look at Belichick. Amazing.
Dude, this 7-year-old to 7. I think that would be the first time that's ever happened in NFL history. To go from one coach to another coach that's both 70 years old. I don't think that would be the best transition, but it'd be pretty funny.
Yeah.
Wait, do we think Belichick's gonna get hired? By the way.
Then we'll get that's a segment. We'll get to the last coaching
okay.
change, and then we're going to the vacancies, which will be next. Last one. Bears hired former the current defensive coordinator of the Commanders.
Ugh.
I don't know about that one.
Didn't the
Dave.
Commanders trade away their entire defense? What's going on
Yeah.
there? Like
Yeah, the entire
what,
pass
what's
rush
hap-
was traded
They,
away.
they
That doesn't
did.
make
I mean,
any
they still didn't.
sense.
Yeah,
That
they
doesn't
traded them away, and they didn't really decline that much. But like,
Yeah, they didn't get
weren't
that
really
much, but like I don't know, it just doesn't really make the most sense. Like
Yeah,
it's whatever, I
gone
guess.
from mid to mid.
Whatever. I guess
Uh,
they're just hoping that Eberflus will just be calling the defense.
Yeah, they're just gonna have that guy like run the practices, and then Eberflus is gonna be calling the defensive plays. That makes sense, I guess.
We'll see.
Look, it doesn't matter. It's the Bears, as far as I'm concerned. If they're bad, oh no.
Yeah, like Aqua
like I
Dragon
said,
couldn't care less, but like the
like,
organization.
I
Hey,
sympathize
the
with the
job's
Bears,
on the line.
being that we were like pretty much in this in very similar situations of just being
Internal
historically just awful.
NFL purgatory behind you. Holy crap! There's 2 full diamonds.
But like I said, like I wouldn't mind seeing the Bears do well, just because
You're
in my
good now.
division, out of all of the teams in my division, I would rather have do well. If it wasn't me, it would be the Bears.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I said, we'll have to wait and see what the Bears do. Like I think this is going to be a very crucial off season for them, and we'll have to wait and see. And then kind of talk about the head coaching vacancies. As things currently stand, there's only 2 left. Technically, the Seahawks, like I said, not 100% yet. That deal has not been fully closed yet.
Oh,
but
likely. Okay.
But it's like likely going to be the Ravens defensive coordinator. And then the last one is the Commanders head coach.
Oh, the Riverboat Ron, man. What the heck?
Yeah.
That was the homie, man. Why'd they fire him?
I think he went to
I'm just kidding.
went to college, I believe. I believe what happened. They did depart ways with him, but yeah, they decided to move. He decided to go to college.
Yo, teammate, what are you doing? You're selling. Why did you place a TNT?
Working for the
California? No.
No, I think it's Milwaukee's team or whatever.
Oh, he's not on a team yet. He's taking jobs. He's taking former Panthers head coach Ron Rivera reportedly interviews for Rams defensive coordinator job.
Oh, that's an interesting idea.
Cowboys looking at Ron Rivera to replace Dan
No! Oh, I got 2 kills there. Did I get?
Yeah.
Oh, I got 3rd, bro. All right.
But like I said, I'm really just hoping the Commanders pick anyone that isn't one of the Lions coordinators. I'd like to keep those.
Wait.
I keep hearing everyone saying, "Oh, Ben Johnson's going to go to the Commanders." I really hope not. We need him 1 more year at least.
Yeah.
Give me 1 more chance.
Yo, what's up, Annihilator? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man?
The
Thank you
likely
for stopping
people
by.
to like get
Appreciate
head
it.
coaching jobs have been thrown out a lot. We have Bill Belichick.
Sorry, guys,
which
if I haven't been
heard
talking to chat a
reason why
lot.
he
I'm
didn't
just,
become
chatting with my friends right now on the podcast. So,
Belichick
have a good
Falcons.
time. If you're having a good time too, make sure you
Build a
leave a
deal
like
filter.
on the stream if you haven't already. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
This is not confirmed, but that's what I've heard. Then we have Mike Ravel, Pete Carroll, Ben Johnson. Please don't. Mike McDaniels. Yeah, God no.
Hey, Mikey McDaniels for what? The
For a potential new head coach.
wait, why?
And then we have Dan Quinn, as you mentioned, and then Aaron Glenn, the defensive coordinator for the Lions. Please, once again, do not take him.
Dan Quinn makes the most sense.
But we'll see. Like I said, we'll see who the Commanders pick. To see if the Seahawks decide against.
No, I'm dead.
Their basically closed deal. Oh, I'm dead. But yeah, those are the vacancies as of things stand. There's only truly 1, but technically 2.
Gotcha.
This week. Now, we can talk about our score predictions here, I guess. And who we picked last week. Yeah, I went 0-2. I am very sad. I went 0-2. I am very sad.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's what I have to say.
Wait, did you think you thought the Ravens are gonna be
I thought
an easier
Ravens
matchup,
Lions
right?
was gonna be the Super Bowl, yep.
Did you think it was gonna be an easier matchup, or did you just think it was gonna be more probable?
Oh, I didn't think the Ravens would be an easy matchup at all. I just thought they could beat the Chiefs, and I stand corrected.
I think my decision to pick 49ers and Ravens, mostly leaning because I didn't want the Chiefs, but I thought the 49ers were going to beat the Lions, and it went in the opposite direction because I am always a jinx. But they found their way back. So
hey, we'll get to that when we get to that.
Like 42-17, I was close for a while. The Chiefs got 17 points. The Ravens did not have 42, but
Yeah, a few short.
I
kept telling my friend to believe, and he was like, "I don't believe."
He's like, I'm seeing Zay Flowers out here single-handedly throwing the game, and I do not believe.
Yeah, I told him to believe before that drive, and then he fumbled it. He said, "Movie, this is your fault." I was like, "My bad."
Nah, my predictions. I mean, I got them. Well, no, actually, I predicted the Lions, but it was.
You did last time.
Dang.
Decided to change to the
Well,
Lions. I'm
I
sorry.
really thought a Lions Chiefs rematch was in the script, but
Yeah, I did as
49ers
well.
Chiefs rematch of the Chiefs' first Super Bowl win with Mahomes is also probably the second most likely to happen. So I guess that
And also,
makes
good news is that
sense.
finally kills that stupid color theory about the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could.
I don't want to hear anyone argue. Look, there's red on here twice. That's crazy.
No, yeah,
Maybe
because
the
they
purple.
had the updated one, right, of red and blue, and people thought it was gonna be Lions Chiefs.
I also I used the old one, right? And I made a joke because if you didn't know, the old Lions like logo and such team name was the Portsmouth Spartans, and it was purple. So I jokingly made an edit where instead of the Ravens, it was the Portsmouth Spartans versus the Chiefs Super Bowl.
That's crazy. That's a crazy poll. I did not know they were. What even the heck is a pork mouth Spartan? I don't know what that is.
Portsmouth is a
Or-
city in Ohio.
oh,
Yes, the Lions originally came from
Portmouth.
Ohio.
I thought you said pork
And
mouth.
then they got
Okay.
moved to Detroit when they got new ownership off the team and named
Yeah.
it to the Lions. Right.
That's why my dad hates the Ravens because that's where the
Oh yeah.
Browns went to the
Yep.
Ravens.
Yep. They'd go on to win multiple Super Bowls.
And that's
and the
why it was
Browns-
kind of like a double-edged sword. I didn't want the Ravens to win, but for the people in America, man.
Yeah. Like I wanted the Bills myself versus the Lions Super Bowl, but it didn't happen.
Hey,
Or I would have taken a Browns Lions just because
if we've learned
it would have
one
just been a
thing,
run back of the 50s of the 1950s
I mean, yeah, true. The
before the Super Bowl.
Lions were like the Lions and the Browns were the teams in the 50s.
Yeah.
Alas.
But the
Not screen.
I see you.
if we've learned one
I-
thing from this playoffs, it's not to trust the Cowboys and also not to trust the Bills. Just don't.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Cow-
easy. If you
Cowboys will never make it past the first round they play in, or they might win the wild card game, but they'll always lose. And then
Oh yeah, they'll
before
never
they
pay.
make it-
They're the Joel Embiid of the NFL. They'll never make it past the second round. They haven't
gonna
for 33
Skip
years.
these
so
next
it's
two
fine.
segments being that Dustin isn't here because I don't think I was jokingly had the future of the Falcons Ripcord and Dustin. I don't think Ripcord wants to talk about the Falcons without Dustin.
Dude. Yeah, Moody's,
Yeah.
have you seen the no, you probably didn't, but me and Dustin had a huge rant about the Falcons. Well,
So
actually I
basically,
did.
we decided that we talk about who
No.
we think we're gonna win each of the divisions next year in the divisional round one, right?
No way, you guys said Falcons. Oh,
No,
Dustin said
no.
Falcons.
Dustin said Falcons.
Said Falcons, and
Falcons.
Ripcord went off.
I
That
really
is
told
over
him it
for
was the
them.
worst decision he could have possibly made. And yeah, I had this whole like rant about it. It was like a
Ripcord
3-minute
literally-
rant. It
I
was
trust
so
the
funny.
Panthers more than I trust the Falcons.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't
I-
care how well their season will start. They're always going to end up badly. Like it's got to be the Buccaneers or the Saints. There's no other choices. Like
Yeah.
And then they keep making, and then the jokes just kept continuing now.
Yeah, and now
Dustin is
we're able to
jokingly a
make.
Falcon is a jokingly a Falcons fan.
Yeah, now we're able to just anytime a team chokes away a lead, like if the 49ers choke away a lead in the Super Bowl or the Chiefs, vice versa, I'm just gonna make a Falcons joke, you know? It's just the
Yeah,
easiest
go
joke to
Falcons.
make. The 28-3
Oh, yeah. I
never
did leave these
will stop coming
cabinet
I
back.
think the
Shuffle.
Lions had a 27.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing last
Let's
night.
talk about that. We'll
And-
talk about that when we get
And
there. We leave
Aqua
that
did not
later.
want to hear that.
Anyways, I did leave a few a few other like coaching changes under these segments, so I'm just gonna quickly run through them quickly. The Falcons also, I forgot to mention, hired a new head coach. They had Morris.
No, not the
Bills.
FedEx man.
They were expecting Belichick. A lot of people were, and then
I
they
like
did.
the hire. I like the
And then they
Morris hire.
also hired Rams passing game coordinator as their new offensive coordinator.
That's not.
They
bad
probably needed
hire
a new
either.
offensive coordinator anyways, so I guess I
Yo,
don't hate
what's
this
up?
decision.
Adra?
Mhm.
Arda?
last season.
Arda? Is that how you
So,
pronounce
we'll
it?
see
Is
how
it
this goes.
Arda? Sorry for
They still need a
mispronouncing it.
quarterback.
Hello, welcome
Because,
to the stream. Thank you for
Ritter's
stopping by.
definitely not the answer as we've seen. Well, Heineke's not the worst. You'd like someone better.
Yeah,
They had the 8th overall pick. We'll have to wait and see what they do.
Heineke's a fun quarterback to have for like 3 games.
I love
really.
Heineke.
No, I'm not.
Heineke like is a really good backup. But,
Yeah, is he the greatest quarterback ever? No. Do I still
Right.
like him? Yes.
So,
Is
like,
he fun to
you
Is he
watch?
getting paid
Yeah.
$7 million a year? Yes.
But yeah, like I said, they have the 8th overall pick to get a quarterback with. So we'll have to wait and see what they do with it.
Money. You think they go for a quarterback after they just drafted Ritter? Or they're gonna give up that
Yes,
early?
I think they 100%.
They should. They really should.
Oh yeah,
Better
no,
trade
I
for
agree with
Fields
you.
or someone else.
I don't like Ritter, but like you got to build up
Maybe bring in
something.
Kirk Cousins. I don't care. Someone that is just not Ritter.
Yeah,
Ritter isn't. Well, again, he was injured, but I never liked Ritter when he was in.
Ritter
You
throws.
can only throw so many interceptions in the end zone.
Yeah, Ritter throws 15 interceptions and like 10 touchdowns. Like you can't do like
You can't
literally
defend
anything
this.
with that. You
Or
can't
Jameson
defend him,
Williams-
and you can't
Williamson.
win games with that. At the end of the
Or
day,
Winston.
Ritter's just not a good quarterback.
But like I said, we'll see if they trade or if they draft one. Either way, they need to figure out something.
I think Fields is just a better version of Ritter.
Yeah, Fields would just be better. Like I said, Kirk Cousins is currently is we'll see if they gets extended for the
Does he not
Vikings.
have? Oh, so his contract's over. Okay.
Yeah, his contract
Ah,
ends.
shit.
I thought he.
Oh.
Because Aqua before
they-
his contract ended, didn't he have like a really untradeable contract?
Yeah, he did. But
Mhm.
Okay, that's
now
what
they
I
need to sign a
thought.
new contract.
That's what they thought about giving him to Jets, but I was like, there's no point in the Jets taking that deal, especially if he doesn't
Yeah.
come back.
But
Mhm.
yeah,
And he got injured, so it was like, whatever.
but yeah,
Yeah.
let's see what Kirk Cousins goes. If they don't keep Kirk Cousins, they need to figure out something because they cannot roll with the quarterbacks they have right now. Hall was
Yeah.
just actually the worst. Dobbs is alright, I guess.
It's going to be interesting. Is
My
Dobbs'
picks for the
contract
Super
up?
Bowl
Is he
one
gonna
would
go? I mean,
be the Chiefs. I
It'd
have
be
the
interesting to
Chiefs.
see him as a backup.
I have the
to somebody.
Chiefs
And
then
I have the Chiefs winning over the 49ers, but it's close. But I think the Chiefs are gonna win once again in a Super Bowl rematch, which is kind of funny to be honest.
6 times in 2 games.
pick 2.
McMullins.
Oh yeah, no, I don't like Nick Mullins.
I don't think anyone
didn't
likes
understand.
Nick Mullins. Nick
I don't
Mullins is
understand why they
kind of
didn't. They should have
unlikable.
just started Dobbs. I don't know what. We must
The
be
main
missing
reason
some sort of
why
information.
is because at that point they kind of gave up on their season, and the way they saw it, at least Justin Jefferson has fun with McMullins because he can sling the ball at least to him for cool plays at least. And they kind of realized, yeah, their season's just over because like they used like.
How did we get 4v1? Excuse me.
We move on. Don't pretend that didn't happen.
You just don't look at that.
They're not here for a
Um,
Minecraft skill. They're here for the podcast, surely.
What were we talking about again?
Uh,
Nick Mullins.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Nick Mullins. Yeah, he's
It's-
just not.
yeah,
He's not the best.
Yeah, no. He can sling
Yeah.
the ball. That's all I can give him.
I think though. I think if they do start Dobbs, I think Dobbs gets a contract. Like if they start him for the remainder of the season.
I honestly think they're gonna look at they might actually want Fields. I wouldn't be shocked.
Okay, so Dobbs is a free agent, so
Yeah,
okay,
they'd have to sign
he's getting
someone.
signed. I don't know.
he's going somewhere as a backup. Like
yeah,
he'll be somewhere.
he'll be a really good backup somewhere.
Yeah, he's getting signed
Yeah,
to
I
a
would
nice,
be
comfortable
surprised.
contract. I don't know where.
I would be
But-
surprised if nobody picked him up, but
Yeah, you kind of have to
I
be
mean,
dumb not to pick him up.
If a worst case scenario, he gets picked up once any quarterback gets injured midway through the season.
yeah, like
Based
somewhere.
on how his son this year went, seems likely to happen at some point.
Yeah, I mean, he's shown that he's super smart. Like, does he need to improve on some areas? Yes.
Like, yeah, there's a reason why he's a career backup, but like he's definitely a backup for a reason. He's good. He's a pretty good. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what happens there.
Yeah.
Really was supposed to have Dustin here to talk about the Eagles' future. I'll quickly run through this.
Oh, he's an Eagles
Uh,
fan. I couldn't remember. Off the top of my
Yeah.
head. Yeah, they have
They fired,
future.
they fired the defensive coordinator. I'm so shocked they didn't extend Matt Patricia. I'm so shocked. Man,
I
he
think
was
the
such a
Eagles-
good coach. He was such a good coach. Oh my god, they should have given him like a lifetime contract. Oh my god.
Never understood what people saw in that guy. I was
I
like,
don't know. I hated that we hired him.
I get Belichick and all that stuff. But like, come on.
Nah, but the fact that Belichick thought it'd be a good idea to let Matt Patricia run the offense for a year is actually like one of probably the worst decisions you ever have to make. Like, yeah, he can run a defense, not the best, but I mean he's a
I literally
he's a
told
liable
Dustin,
one, but
After midway
Yeah.
through the season, when they signed Matt Patricia as the defensive coordinator, I'm like, Dustin, the Eagles are about to collapse. It's going to be absolutely hilarious. And what do you know?
yeah.
What's
Lab.
happening?
It's almost like that's what Matt Patricia does to you. It's just
Patricia will find a way to make your team worse. I don't know how, but Patricia will find a way to make your team worse.
yeah, the Patriots
Fair.
guys just are not coaches. They're really just well, I wouldn't say they're not coaches, but they're not like, I don't know. They don't seem like they can relate to people that well. They just seem like they're able to just do their job.
Robots.
Which is, yeah, they kind of are. Like,
I feel like Belichick just they might be good,
yeah.
but they're definitely improved by the fact that they're with Belichick, and then
Yeah.
everybody's like, "Oh, let's fire them because they're with Belichick and it's coaching tree." And then they
yeah,
don't perform.
like Bill
perfectly.
O'Brien is kind of like the angry robot. Matt Patricia is kind of like the, quiet robot, and then you just have like
Oh,
Oh
McDaniels.
no! Matt Patricia apparently, according to former like Lions players, would drop so many f-bombs constantly.
I thought he gave off quiet vibes when he was on the Patriots. But
Oh
okay.
no! I wish he didn't say anything. Their team would have played better.
No, but Bill O'Brien's known for being like angry all the time, because that's what Julian Edelman said at least. And then who else? Joe Judge. The fact that Joe Judge, after a whole entire career of being a special teams coordinator, got hired as an NFL head coach is beyond me. You have to be the stupidest person of all time to hire a special teams coordinator that literally has been a special teams coordinator for like 20 years and hire them as your head coach? And your franchise sucks?
I don't know. The Chargers
Like, your
did
franchise
hire
hasn't been
Brandon
good for the
Staley.
past decade? Like, what? You're telling me that's your next step? That's just like, whoever the Giants GM is has to be the stupidest person ever. I think
I
they got
said,
fired.
to be
They had to
fair-
have gotten fired, but
to
they
be
are so
fair,
stupid.
They drafted Daniel Jones, man.
I would like to argue that there was the guy that hired Brandon Staley as their head coach. So
Okay, but it's close. Okay, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of hires out there that are pretty bad. But I would say Joe Judge, out of recent ones, has to be the worst. It just doesn't make any sense. The
Look,
only
the only
reason
thing
he
that
gets
the
hired
Eagles
is
did-
because he's from the Belichick tree. That is the single-handedly the only reason. There's no other
Who is-
reason we
wait.
can justify.
Who's the Giants coach this year?
Dable, the Bills OC.
That dude's always him and the dude on the Falcons always mad. It's hilarious.
Arthur Smith.
Yeah, Arthur Smith and him are always upset during games because them motherfuckers. Oh, sorry.
Nah, it's good.
Their players are just selling them. It's hilarious.
Yeah, Arthur Smith. He gets like a
He's
weird
so
kind of
upset.
mad because I don't know. He doesn't look like he should be mad. He just kind of looks like a giant teddy bear, to be honest. Like, it's like weird when he gets mad, but it's funny. And then Brian Dable.
It just cuts to him on the sideline. He looks depressed every time something happens. It just cuts to him, and he's just like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah.
He's
Brian
just like,
Brian Dable's kind of the same.
Why are
thing.
we still here?
last Eagles thing, they also hired former Charger and former Cowboys offensive coordinator.
Okay.
I don't know.
Actually,
Well,
I don't know
yeah.
who they are, but hey, hopefully they can do their job. I guess.
It just
Yeah,
depends on who they bring back.
I
Like, who
don't
they can
see who
keep.
they're going for, but okay. You know what? Let's see.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
now
see what
Ripcord, it's time for your segment. Future of the Patriots. You're getting grilled on this.
happens. What's
Get ready.
the
First things
outline?
first.
We
We're
gotta
gonna
be
start
outline.
off by talking about the fact. What is your feeling about firing Belichick?
I think it's a good idea. I think Belichick
How do you
ran
f-
his course. I don't think it was.
How does it feel to
fun.
have a condiment as a coach?
Oh, we'll get to that in a minute.
Dude, it's delicious. It's really good.
Delicious, nutritious.
Yeah, nutritious for the players too.
Heck yeah, man.
No,
Sorry, continue though.
But the Belichick fire was necessary. You know, it was very well. It was very professional. It was well done by the. It's well done by the organization. You know, they kind of just like were able to be like, yeah, you know, we decided that we don't really have the similar paths. We need to just part ways, and it's just better for both of us. And the fact that Belichick was just able to be like, yeah, that's understandable, and Robert Kraft just like, oh, thanks, man, for understanding, was very good, and you know, it just shows that their character at the end of the day is solid. So that's cool to see. And then
Kraft mac and cheese. Sorry,
yeah,
I'm hungry right now.
I think I can tell.
But it's
I
fine.
think yeah, Belichick's firing was a good thing all around. And then Gerard Mayo being hired, is a very I personally I was a Vrabel guy. I was saying hire Vrabel. This is perfect, but the fact that like you hear things like there's like been reports about players supposedly re-signing, like not like a lot of them, but like a handful of them
Yeah.
that we're gonna sign to other teams, and we're gonna probably go be nobodies because that's what most Patriots, no offense, but most Patriots players do that when after they go sign. Not all of them, but most. But it's cool to see that players actually are excited to play for Mayo going forward, and it's very exciting. First black head coach hired by the Patriots in their history, so that's cool. And
Yeah,
yeah,
it does help. It doesn't help when you have Belichick forever.
It's like 3 decades, some shit. I
yeah,
don't even know, 2.
yeah, like 2.5, yeah. But yeah, it's cool to see, and
Feels like
I'm
forever.
excited. Does it feels I don't know, it's gonna be weird not seeing Belichick on
It
the
is the end
sideline
of an
anymore.
era.
But
We'll see where
his
you guys
sons,
go.
Brian, who's the safeties coach, and Steve, who's the linebackers, and also I think defensive assistant coach, they were invited to come back and coach for the team, which
No way, really?
I don't think they would choose to. I think they would rather choose to go wherever their dad goes. But I think they're waiting to see where Belichick goes, like Bill, because wherever he goes, I think both of his sons will follow. And then but if he decides to retire, then I think they both stay. But yeah, it's gonna be cool to see a new era, and I'm excited. I hope we get the Hard Knocks for this upcoming year. I've never watched Hard Knocks before. I wanted to watch the Lions one, but wasn't able to get. I think it's Prime Video that it's on. Wasn't able to get Prime Video, but maybe I'll get Prime Video to watch the Patriots, because I hope the Patriots are on Hard Knocks. It would make sense considering Gerard Mayo's new, and Belichick's gone.
Panthers.
It'd be cool. No one wants to see the Panthers.
We'll get to your
bro.
Panthers in a minute.
Panthers are so
Browns.
boring.
We'll get to your Browns in a minute. You're literally next. So let Ripcord finish.
And then
Yeah,
that's really all I have to say. Oh, Mac Jones, by the way, should not be our quarterback and is going to be a career backup for the rest of his tenure in the NFL. Just saying.
I was
And,
gonna ask
Billy
you that.
Zappy, despite not playing that good, still was better.
Yo, no.
somehow.
Zappy's gonna be our backup. Zappy's fine. Like Zappy's gonna get a little nice contract. He's gonna, because I think it's either this year or next year where his rookie expires. So he should get a pretty nice
Wait, that Beast
multi-million
plays.
dollar
That is
contract.
Beast plays.
Oh my
I'll kill him
gosh,
for
kill
you.
him.
We gotta kill Beast plays.
But I think Zappy deserves the contract that he's about to get, and I'm excited for him. I'm excited for the
Yeah,
the
is he
contract.
good? I mean, I haven't really seen much of him, but
yeah,
he's been fine.
no, he's decent.
They did beat the Broncos, despite.
He's able to get the job done when you need him
Steelers,
to.
I mean.
He's fun to
I have a
watch too.
question.
He does make
Realistically, who would you like to see as your starting quarterback? Whether it be by trade, signing,
Oh,
or
we'll get to that in
draft.
a minute. That's what I was going to ask with the third overall pick. But I have one more question. What is your opinion on the fact you're interviewing for an offensive coordinator, the Lions' current passing game coordinator, and the Bears' former offensive coordinator for the position? What are your thoughts on that?
The Bears? Oh no, I don't want that guy. That guy wasn't able to help Justin Fields.
I mean,
out.
you should take him instead of our passing game coordinator. I kind of like.
Nah, I'd rather have your guy.
Did you not remember? I sent you that message, that news about him.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
what was
yeah.
it? He likes to
You abuse kittens. Dan Campbell says he's lucky to have a job. You should
abuses.
hire
He
him.
abuses kittens. Nah, we've had coaches do worse. It's fine. We'll take him.
Gosh darn it.
We'll take him, man. Why not?
Like I said, hey, we dipped into your coaching tree and it went horribly for us.
Listen,
That's all I'm saying.
Browns quarterback's done worse, all right?
Oh, we'll talk. Oh wait, no.
Record behind us.
Oh, I'm just running.
I'm out of here. I gotta eat.
No, but okay, yeah, no, I think, I really do hope we go young, like when it comes to what's it called, offensive coordinator. I hope we go young, because I think whoever we get next has to be young. Like, I'll get to who I think should be our quarterback in the future when we get to the third overall pick. But I think we have to go young for a OC. Otherwise, it kind of will feel a little bit weird. Like, it'll feel like more like a Bill O'Brien thing, which wasn't the worst, but I don't think he was the best choice. I thought he was going to be a good choice, but he wasn't the best choice to relate to Mac Jones, really. So yeah, I think we go young for OC, and I wouldn't be mad if we got the Lions or Bears guy, but I don't know. The Bears guy depends on if we get Justin Fields or not. But anyways, yeah, that's
So,
my thoughts.
Third overall pick. You have a few options. There's two major quarterbacks everyone's saying they're hyping up as like the quarterbacks of the future. Do you feel like you need to trade up to get to a higher pick to be able to get one of them? Do you feel like you should just trade for a quarterback or use that third overall pick for like a receiver, like Brian Harrison Jr. is like a receiver or something? Like
Okay, here's the thing, right? Realistically, who do we have to trade besides
You'd
like
have to trade
Matt
to the
besides
Bears.
like Matt
Honestly,
Judon?
you probably
Like-
have to trade away some picks.
Bro,
Gonzalez.
We have to trade away Matt Judon or Christian Gonzalez or somebody on our defense, which we really can't afford to get that second or first pick, which I don't think we're getting the first pick. I think the Bears have to pick. So I think if we swapped picks with the Commanders, I don't know how much they would, want. Like, I don't know, it's so weird because if the Commanders probably are going quarterback. Like I would
Yeah.
assume the Commanders are going quarterback and then having him and Sam Howell fight it out for whoever starts and
I think they're gonna
physical training
release
camp?
Sam Howell. Is what I think was gonna happen.
no, I think a
Don't
quarterback
trade him
battle
before
would
they
make
release
sense.
him.
But
Yeah, they
Okay,
might-
me personally, I'm just thinking about like, I feel like you guys. So what? There's a quarterback. There's Marvin Harrison Jr. Right? I think you guys just take whoever's best available. Me personally, and then
yeah,
like,
but I don't know how much we're gonna have to give up though to get that second pick from the Commanders. Like, are they gonna be like,
wait,
like,
are you
oh my
third right
gosh,
now?
Yeah, they're the third overall pick.
yeah.
I don't think you need to really trade up. I mean, it's like you're gonna have a quarterback available no matter what. You
I was
know,
Yeah,
gonna
but I
say, there
don't-
are other options outside of those two.
this is
I
the
mean,
deepest draft for
Like-
quarterbacks in like a while. Like, there's like 6 people at
There's
least.
the Heisman winner out of like was it LCU or something?
Yeah,
there's
Caleb
Penix,
Williams.
Daniel.
It's Caleb
Penix.
Williams and Drake
is-
May. They're the main
Yeah, those are the
ones.
big two that I think will probably be
Yeah.
off the board.
Bo Nix is also an option later.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
Bo
Bo
Same
Nix.
with
McCarthy's
Penix
there.
Jr..
I know that you're not a big fan of them.
McCarthy's not getting drafted, and like
Oh yeah, JJ
I-
McCarthy.
I-
JJ McCarthy
I'm
is like
calling
a
it now.
third-round pick.
Patriots are gonna take McCarthy because it's a U of M quarterback. Clearly,
I think he's the first quarterback that's like going straight to the CFL. If I remember correctly.
That's
No,
crazy.
No,
I
like
don't-
he.
That's crazy.
No, I read that. I swear. Wait, let me look.
he's in the draft class.
Let me look it up.
I'm 90% sure he's gonna be taken either like.
Oh,
First
by the
round
way,
or
I
early
saw a
second
thing.
round.
I saw a video about. I didn't watch it, but I saw a
I'm
thumbnail
checking.
of a video about like a theoretical CFL and NFL like combining thing. I don't know. It's kind of a funny thing to think about. Anyways, I think if we stay at the third pick, I'd be fine with that. But I think we just we take whoever's best available, and that's probably gonna be Drake May, Bo Nix, or whoever the other quarterbacks are, because Caleb Williams will be gone by then. But I think realistically, my idea all along has been trade Justin Fields. So the Bears give us Justin Fields, we give them the third pick, they give us the 8th pick, we give them like a wide receiver, like I don't know, we give them like Tyquan Thornton or somebody like that, one of our younger wide receivers that has potential, like quote unquote potential. And then they give us like Darnell Mooney or one of their wide receivers that has
It
quote
would be
unquote
funny
potential.
if you can scam the Bears. I'm just saying. I think
Dude,
someone
no,
would
if we
find
do
out.
like
Oh,
an
yes.
AJ Brown trade and we like scam the other team, that'd be so funny. Like I would actually.
Oh,
be
here's
hyped.
the rankings, by the way. It's Caleb Williams, Drake Mays, Jaden
Uh-huh.
Daniels, Michael Penix
Uh-huh.
Jr., Bo Nix, McCarthy,
Yeah,
Spencer
okay.
Rattler,
I don't know.
the Tulane guy, Michael Pratt, Jordan Travis, Joe Milton, and then Sam Hartman, and then also Tua's brother,
Tua's
who's
brother. Okay,
I would not draft high.
Yeah, I don't really
Yeah,
care about
probably
Tua's
not.
brother. Not gonna lie. Who's McDaniel's? I've never heard of McDaniel's.
Daniel, sorry. So
Daniels.
he's the LSU guy. He's Heisman.
Oh yeah, he's the Heisman guy.
Honestly, I
Wow.
don't think you need to trade up because, like, I think he's debatably better than Caleb Williams. That's just me. I know he had a lot of good wide receivers there, but like, I feel like you just take whoever, unless someone
Yeah,
offers you a
that's
good
fair.
deal.
I don't know.
'Cause
Yeah,
I don't
we
think you want
probably-
to throw away any more assets. than
Okay,
you have
no,
to.
yeah. Realistically, we're probably going for McDaniel's or Drake May because Caleb Williams will be taken. So we're going for one of those guys, and I don't really care, to be honest, who we have. Like, just I don't know, just pick somebody. Hopefully they work out.
But
But
Mac Jones.
yeah, we have Mac Jones. We
Yo.
can't really go any farther down than that.
Also, it's Daniels. I think
I don't know. I'm
misspoke
just
about
saying you could do something really dumb and trade for Russell Wilson.
Dude, if we trade, no, we'd have to
Give him for
sign
free.
him. We'd have to, dude. That'd be the dumbest thing ever.
Oh, he's on a
lose-
contract right
Oh,
now.
you're right.
Oh, is he cut already?
Yeah, he's
No,
cut,
actually, no.
but we.
No, Actually, he's not cut. This because the freaking Broncos still have to pay him unless you trade
Well-
for the contract.
See, that's the
Like-
thing, though. We're gonna waste so much money if we trade for him.
Well, they would have to throw in. They would throw in
I
kickbacks.
that was the
to you.
joke about. I was saying you could do worse.
Yeah,
Although,
Russell
his
Wilson's
move-
like the bottom of the barrel. Sadly,
Like Russell
like, I
Wilson
feel bad.
is like barely sufficient as a QB, and then you'd be paying him a lot of money.
Yeah, so it just
Yeah.
it wouldn't make much sense. It would be kind of funny, but that'd be funny for like a bad franchise, not like the Patriots. Patriots have something
Funny,
to live up to.
funny, haha.
Yeah, the Patriots are doing great.
Yo, why is this guy on me? Oh my gosh, this
Yeah, I
guy
know,
is
you
so
can- I know you
fast.
can
Oh,
just
I'm
I
break
think
dead.
he's cheating.
No, that guy
No,
actually has
no,
like
no,
speed
no.
hacks. What the heck?
He was like aiming at you, and he wasn't even looking at you. Hey, Lime.
Alright.
come here.
Patriots are in
Oh,
are
guys,
an
maybe.
interesting spot. This will with firing Belichick and with their current positioning, this will be a big year to see what their future is going to look like.
No, but I think, in my opinion, if I was GM, I'd trade for Justin Fields. But I think right now, because we don't have a GM, and I'm assuming we're not really gonna have a GM, I think we're just gonna have somebody named GM in the front office. But like a personnel player or something like that, or personnel manager. But I don't think we're gonna have a GM officially. I think we're just gonna have, like the Kraft family plus our player personnel managers, all give input, and then we all finally reach a decision. So that's I think how we're gonna handle the draft, and maybe we hire a GM before the start of the season. That would kind of make sense to just help things run smoothly. But for the draft, I think we're just gonna have everybody put some input in, and then we're gonna hopefully reach a decision, or like a unanimous decision. Maybe not
committee?
unanimous, but close enough. Yeah, it'd be a draft committee basically. Which I'd be down, to be honest. Like, that'd be fun to. I guess they can't really show the draft room, but it'd be fun to hear how things play out. Anyways,
I mean, someone has to have like the final pick, right?
Yeah, they're gonna have to name somebody at least in the position.
That's like the unofficial. If they can't decide, then like someone has to make the. I guess they could vote. Like if they have 5 people, then they vote whoever they want to draft.
But
No,
Whatever.
yeah, that's
Whatever.
yeah. It's gonna be
We'll see.
interesting to see how they handle it, but I have confidence that the Crafts are gonna figure it out, because at the end of the day, we are a successful franchise. It's we have everything we need to be successful. High draft pick, good or promising coach, promising young players.
Mac and cheese company.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. Sorry.
Dude,
I keep
no.
going back to that.
The Crafts should buy the Kraft mac and cheese though. That'd be a genius
Exactly, dude.
business decision.
Great branding. You just put their logo on the helmets.
Dude, no,
It's
no,
just
no, no,
gonna be
wait. Instead of Gillette
Imagine putting
Stadium, Kraft Stadium. Think about it.
That's the most narcissistic thing ever. They just named the stadium after themselves.
I would agree with
That would be
no,
funny.
No, then I'm gonna have to suffer later on. Moody's, we're gonna talk about the Panthers first, then the Browns.
Okay.
First
Oh,
things
no.
first. Your new GM. I remember seeing this, right?
I don't. Okay, I'm not too worried about who we have at GM, because it's like we're at the bottom of the barrel. Like, we can only switch up so many times before I just lose interest on whoever we. You know what I'm saying? It's like, well, it's more like a wait and see thing. Like I have no standards for us anyway.
I got
It's
these.
like I've already lost. My thought is go into the first game of the season, see if we do well, and then if we don't do well, it's like, all right, there's just next year, I guess. It's like that's how bad it's gone with the Panthers. Because I mean, when was the last time we've had more than like 6 wins? And like never, It's like it's been like almost a decade. So I don't know. Just kind of go with the throw. The Browns are a different story, but like Panthers, I'm not really too.
Okay. Well, we'll speed run the
to-
rest of this Panther segment being.
No, I have thoughts on who we should get and stuff. It's just GM and coaching wise, it could be just as bad as the last person.
What's your
you know?
opinion on the fact that you guys just hired the Buccaneers offensive coordinator as your new head coach?
Hey, I mean,
They
I
didn't have a
don't really
terrible
know because like
offense.
they've been gifted with Tom Brady and Mike Evans, and now I got to go to running back. So it's like, is he good? We'll see. I don't know.
Oh
Or is he
wait,
just good because of their team?
wait. He's your head coach?
Gonna be that.
What's his name? No, don't tell me. Byron Leftwich, is it not? Is that him?
Dave Canales?
Wait, what? Wait, where's Byron Leftwich? Was he not the offensive coordinator? He was he was when Tom Brady was there. Did he leave? He might have left.
Oh,
Probably.
he got hired last year in February, so he has only been head coach for 1 year. Never mind.
Oh, because
Replacing,
where did
he replaced
Leftwich go?
Brian.
Where I
Bucks
think
offense was kind of struggling for a period, but they kind of turned it around. They made it pretty decently far in the playoffs.
yeah,
more than they were
Leftwich I
expecting to
think got
make.
hired as OC somewhere else
So
because
I think you
he
guys
was
definitely
fired
oh he
definitely could have
was
done worse.
I think he'd make a
from
good head
Tampa.
coach.
Where's he now?
I don't know, but I think he'd make a good head coach. People were saying he should have been hired as the Jags because he used to be the quarterback there, which would be. But then Doug Peterson, of course, is probably the better hire at the end of the day. I like Doug Peterson, but I think Leftwich should be considered at least for jobs in the future.
He said he's been coaching for 10 years.
Yeah, and he was a backup quarterback for like I think 7 years. Like he had a decent career.
Another
Yeah.
change, interesting change. This haven't happened yet, but it is being looked into currently. You guys are currently looking to hire the Kansas City's vice president to your front office.
Hey, man's seen more wins in one season than we have in the last like 2 or 3. So, again, we can't get much worse, right? I mean, like, one win,
Danny, another levy to live.
Last year was probably our best chance of doing anything with like,
yeah.
And we kind of didn't really have a team, and we almost made the playoffs because our division was terrible. But it's like, okay, well, I just have to wait and see.
And this is the question that I think is inevitable to ask. Bryce Young, what do you want to do with him? Do you think you should give him more chance? Rate him?
I feel like, all right, look, everyone deserves a chance, right? I would love to see him another chance. I feel like we're just wasting another year. We're just delaying the inevitable of having to go after another quarterback. I don't like. Is he serviceable? Maybe. I mean, I haven't really been able to tell. Like he's turned the ball over so many times. I get that he doesn't have a good team. I get that he doesn't have a good O line. We don't really have a lot of weapons. But it's like there's only so many times I can watch this man throw it straight to the defense instead of throwing it away. It's like I don't know. It's like he has to take some of the blame, and I feel like if we go with just him, we put all of our eggs in his basket. We're delaying another year where we have a chance to like look for someone else and get better. I don't know. Maybe we draft somebody late round or like at least sign somebody that we can say, hey, like having Andy Dalton last year, like oh yeah, like a mentor, but there's no like oh yeah, Bryce isn't doing good. Let's just turn to somebody else because he's like 34. He has no future with us. So it's like we need somebody else that could be like, all right, well, Bryce Young sucks. Let's go to this guy. We can't have some like random guy that went undrafted or like we can, it's. I don't want to like prematurely pull the trigger, but it's like there's no much point. He could prove me wrong, but again, probably won't.
How much do you think you could get for Bryce if you were to consider trading him?
Maybe like a fourth or a third. Like again, like he's not worth much. Do I think we should get rid of him? No. Do I think we should have somebody else that if he starts doing bad, or maybe don't even start him this season, like turn to that person? Yes. Will we? Probably not. We'll probably have like 2 mediocre quarterbacks and then Bryce Young. But it's like whatever.
So obviously, we all know you don't have your first overall pick because
last year. Again, that's why I don't really care about who we have in GM or vice president. It's like we don't really have much to draft, and I don't see us making any moves.
What position do you feel like needs to be addressed first?
Oh, okay. How much time you got?
I know you have a lot of positions to address, but if you
our
have,
entire offensive line, we drafted this guy this one NC State player. He's terrible. We have serviceable pieces. I think it's Moten or like Morton. He's fine, but like offensive line. We need to get our stuff straight with our running back room. Figure out what direction we're going in. Because if I had to see Blackshear play for another year, dude, I'm gonna cry. Right?
Oh yeah, I thought you guys were shifting to Chuba Hubbard. What happened to that?
Oh, we signed Sanders, and that's that's not really. He's unmovable now. He's not a terrible running back, but he's not the star that we need.
Yeah, I always thought
again. I feel like our answers will be solved by free agency if we decide to. If we don't, we're just gonna be stuck with another ceiling of like 7 wins. But it's like, all right, so that's wide receivers need addressed, but like I don't feel like we should be drafting anymore. We've already messed up enough.
You do have some options technically next year. I
Yeah,
assume
but
the
we
Vikings
draft.
the Vikings will extend obviously Justin Jefferson, but there are a few two Bengals receivers up for extensions this year.
No.
There's a chance you don't extend both. They're like the two best ones. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
their
like
names.
T. Higgins. Well, let's see
Yeah.
Higgins. Will we see T. Higgins? No. It's like
There are options potentially. Keyword potentially. We'll have to wait and see.
we've already
though.
thrown too much money at Thielen and Chark, and then like we have Terrence Marshall. He's a nobody basically at this point.
Oh yeah, I
He didn't do
forgot about
anything.
that guy.
And then we
Yeah.
have Shy Smith, terrible. Chenault, love that guy, but he hasn't been healthy for more than like 3 games a season.
I always thought he was kind of bad.
Um,
Did he have a good season?
At the Jaguars, he got injured like 3 games into us trading him, and then he got
Yeah.
injured 1 game into this season. So it's like
Yeah, I remember him
And then-
being like, on the Jags.
we got this here, Amir Marset, Smith Marset. That dude's not bad. Like we got him for like free, I guess. I don't know. He got drafted by the Vikings a couple years back. He's turned out pretty well. He scored multiple punt returns. Like that guy's like a bright side, but he doesn't have a huge ceiling. So that needs to get out. Our tight ends. I mean, I thought getting Redhead Hurst or whatever would fix,
Oh, hey,
but you know,
Hurst is not bad. He's above average.
again, he's been dealing with his own issues outside of football and just
Oh, it's fun,
you know
sorry.
injuries. So he hasn't done anything for us. We have like 5 tight ends. Like Ian Thomas, I'm just waiting for them to cut that guy. He hasn't done anything in his like 6 years. He was supposed to be the Greg
Yeah.
Olsen, Greg Olsen
Yeah,
replacement.
I remember the hype around him. Yeah.
Dog, Greg Olsen played like 4 seasons in the booth before he's even like gotten a season with over like 200 and 300 yards. It's like
Wait, are you dissing
At
on
certain
Greg
point.
Olsen right now?
no, I love Greg. I'm saying like Greg
Okay,
Olsen's
okay.
had more years, probably more yards on Seattle than Ian Thomas has had in his career. It's like,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
and then on top of that, we have Tommy Tremble, who's good for like 1 catch a game. He's not a tight end, like.
Yeah, Tommy Tremble's not it.
We had a guy named O'Sullivan who was crazy. He went off for like 2 games and got injured. So it's like, I don't know. That's not something we need addressed. We have bigger issues than that. Defensive line, not terrible. I think our defense is pretty good. Our cornerbacks are either injured or just like terrible past like the first 2. Like I love Jackson. I love Horn. I love what's the other guy's name? It's with a C. I don't know if y'all remember his name. Again, he's been injured a lot, so I don't really remember.
Is it Dantzler? I don't know.
No,
He's on the Vikings.
It's Panthers defense. There's one guy that I know, Brian Burns. Our
yeah.
defensive line's
Oh,
set. We're set.
do you remember? What was your thoughts on what was it? I think it was some crazy team. There was a report about some crazy team offering you guys like 2 like first round or 2 second round picks for Brian Burns, and you guys said no. It was like Baker. It was like when Baker was quarterback, and I thought that was the stupidest thing ever because you're trading Brian Burns if you get that offer, no matter what.
Oh, Jeremy Chin. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah,
But
he's good. He's good.
I think if we could get that deal now, I would take it. But again, at the end of the day, I feel like we don't draft anyone with those 2 picks that'd be better than him. I think we mess it up. At this point, I just want proven players. Like, I know that sounds dumb. It's just like we've taken so many swings and misses on like everything. Like when we do actually like hit something, it's like a miracle,
No, you got this. You got this.
It's like a miracle if we hit on a draft pick. There's also 1 guy left, by the way.
It's just 1 left, by the way.
Okay.
I got 3 kills this
He's
game.
across the map.
Yeah, I see.
He's bridging out.
Wait.
But yeah,
I kill him here, right? Surely,
I think
this guy's an idiot. This guy's an
that kind of
idiot.
just addresses the
No.
next question, which was what now. I think that addresses that pretty well.
What? Just what now? Fair enough.
To be fair,
No,
I think that's
I
a reasonable
would-
question to ask the Panthers.
Curl up and either pray for a miracle or curl up in a ball. And,
No way, that guy had a
cry.
knockback. GG.
Rip.
But yeah.
But again, it's like I am optimistic once the season comes around, because it's like, all right, are we gonna win these first couple games? No, all right, there's always next year,
Okay.
Yeah, it's like,
This next one's gonna be slightly less depressing. The Browns.
yeah, all right. I love our future.
So, what is
Again,
with you being fans of teams that make terrible trades with their first round picks?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Oh, we have a lot of questions like that need answered. You know, because I feel like we're gonna either be good or we're going to be like 8-win team. Is
So,
you know
first thing to talk about the injuries this year.
that really derailed us, but I feel like fighting through and actually doing well has increased our depth. And then if we can have a fully healthy roster, like QB injury, like Watson, Paul, putting everything Watson's done aside, he's an okay quarterback. Like, and again, I don't want to just cut him.
Yeah, he had
I don't want to just cut him.
I can't deny it. He did have that one good game.
Again, he's dealt with injuries. Chubb has dealt with injuries. Our defense, okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye. Oh wait, I am not out here. I'm probably dead.
Just stand in the corner. Okay, if we can live.
The whole thing with that is, can he stay healthy? Does he actually want to be on the team still? Do we want him on the team? If not, we need to make some moves. I don't know if we should draft a quarterback really.
Yeah, that's kind of
our team,
future of the quarterback. Like you
our
had
team's
Flacco
already
this year,
formed.
which
Yeah.
it went somewhere for a minute. Watson showed some promise before your injury, and then obviously
Flacco was
almost all of your other backups were terrible.
Yeah, I still thought we should have given PJ Walker more of a chance. Maybe I'm biased.
Walker looked okay.
No.
Yeah, exactly. He won.
Well, yeah.
He did his best without Chubb.
But I feel like PJ Walker's that type of backup that just kind of gets lucky at the end of the day. Like I feel like.
I mean, to be fair, yeah, Walker definitely wouldn't have done nearly as well with.
He was better than Baker Mayfield on the Panthers. That's all I gotta say. Like, he was better than like everybody we had.
Oh, I'm dead.
And then at the end of the day, if DJ Moore doesn't take off his helmet, then we go to the playoffs. But it's whatever.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and that was a deciding. Like our record was like we were like 1 win off.
Yeah, bro thought he was Stephon Diggs after the Minneapolis Miracle.
Yeah.
But
that guy is alive.
So your opinion is just complete. Your opinion is just disregard Flacco, and it's not the future.
I would love to see Flacco on another team, but Flacco is not the future for us now.
It was
that'd be the opinion, but yeah,
it was 100% a limited time run, and I wish it would have gone on longer. But
yeah, exactly.
I wish it would have been Browns versus Ravens because that would have just been funny for multiple reasons.
Yeah. On the other hand, our defense is like insane. Like, are you
losing anyone next year?
I don't really know off the top of my head. Like I know we were gonna still have Garrett.
Yeah, you guys have who's your cornerback?
We have Newsome, Denzel Ward, my Ohio State guy.
Ward. Yeah, Denzel Ward.
Newsome's on and off. He's kind of like a Stephon or Trayvon Diggs, where he either gets a lot of interceptions or he gets burnt sometimes.
Yeah.
One thing we could improve on is linebackers. Not saying we need to, but
don't you have Taki?
Yeah, we have a couple good ones, but it's like not like.
I don't know, you guys have a funny name, but
yeah, the Browns signed like a bunch of free agents and defense.
But if we're shoring up, also nobody likes to point out. It's on offense. We were down 5 tackles. We were down like 5 or 6 linemen. So again, injuries. Like, if we stay healthy, we're even better than the point we're at. We don't really need to shore up the offensive line. We don't need to shore up tight ends. We need some more wide receiver depth because it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't say
beyond
it's the
Amari
worst.
Cooper and when Elijah Moore's not injured, beyond those two, there's not then really much,
No,
yeah, it's not the worst, but it's not like the best. You guys had Peoples-Jones be traded to the Lions.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, because he didn't do anything for us. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Like,
he hasn't done a lot in the Lions yet, but I mean, he did.
He didn't play at all.
When Raymond was out, which was kind of nice.
It was kind of like hey, we're not using him. You want him because he's kind of good, but like he's.
I was gonna say, like we gave you a 6th round pick. Like it was it was just completely like a fair trade of like whatever. Yeah, I hope he plays well for the Lions. We'll see how he does it. What he does.
Yeah. I don't like him. He's a Michigan player, but it's fine.
No, your guys' defense is just actually so good, dude. Like Jim Schwartz.
They kind of bailed us out.
Jim Schwartz needs to be given so much credit. Like he just came in there and absolutely took your defense to the next level.
Do you think with like basically no injuries going into the playoffs, would you think you would have beaten the Texans?
Oh, I mean, dog, we have like this Chubb alone.
Oh
You
my
know, like
gosh. Yeah,
this
no.
Chubb alone. If we have Chubb and a couple offensive linemen that are actually supposed to be starters and not just like randoms, like that. And if you guys watch the game, yeah, it ends up being a blowout. But again, the two times that we had issues was when Flacco had to force and then pick six. But that's just like him having to make the play. No
Yeah.
running game really. I mean, Jerome Ford, great, like insane. He played insane, but again, how like he's not Nick Chubb,
Wait,
and
do you guys trade Jerome Ford and keep Kareem Hunt because you have him as your third string, right? And then keep Chubb, or do you what like?
it depends on what
I
Chubb's
feel
like.
yeah.
Is Chubb ready to play next year? I mean, we'll
I think
see. Hopefully
it was an
at the
ACL,
beginning.
right? Torn ACL.
Yeah, like he's gonna be gone for
Yeah.
a while.
Yeah, but
But
I think you guys could trade Jerome Ford. His what
his
is it
stock
called?
is up
Yeah,
like a
his stock
lot.
is at an all-time high. Kareem
And we
Hunt though,
also
you guys should
have
keep, I think.
Kareem Hunt's not gonna. He's at the end of it and near the end of his lifespan, so we can't really trade him for much.
But
It's more like he's our power guy. We get inside the 10, he's in, and he's getting a throw or a run or something. Especially with no, we had no him or Njoku is basically like Njoku's crazy, bro. I know he even got injured. It's like
Yeah, but I feel like
burn his face off.
Nujoku, or what is it? I think is it
It's like
pronounced
it's
Nujoku?
Njoku.
Nujoku?
It's like
I think
it's NJOKU.
isn't he like
I
only
believe.
effective though when Flacco was throwing to him? Because I swear he didn't do anything. Because I had him for fantasy, and I swear he wasn't doing anything when Deshaun was
I
playing.
think
And then when
bad
Flacco
pun
played,
and
boom, he had like 4 touchdowns, like 200 yards. He was nuts.
pun fully intended. I'm pretty sure he just heated up as the season went on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bad pun. Bad pun. Okay, I'll stop.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear that you
Yeah.
think the Browns are in a good spot. Obviously, like I said, the QB being like the biggest question mark at this
Yeah.
point.
I mean, we can always brown it out and go back to being like a 7 wins
Yo,
next
what's up,
year. But
business
it's like
guy?
whatever. I mean,
Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? How are you doing? Arctic Fox, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Thank you. Yes, this is Ripcord. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? Thank you for stopping by. Sorry that I'm not talking to chat and I'm not really looking at chat. I'm just having, a little bit of a podcast talk stream with my other NFL friends that also play Minecraft. So hope you guys do enjoy, but thank you for stopping by.
Beast Plays lived, huh?
I'm gonna die to
Oh.
Beast now. Yeah,
Oh.
I killed all Beast teammates just to die to Beast. Gotta start it.
Of course, alive, but Beast. He's talking.
But yeah. I guess this might be go over my team.
Oh, I am
Oh,
dead.
heck yeah. Future
Okay.
of the Lions.
Lions. First things first. The first thing I want to say is I'm happy to hear that there's all but certain we are keeping Aaron Glenn. I know we had a bit of a rough pass in the middle of the year, but after like a lot of our players came back from injury, Aaron Glenn started pulling through. I know we had a little bit of a collapse in the most recent game at the end. The defense just wasn't quite getting the stops they needed. I think we still need more talent in our defense. I think our past defense was ranked 31st. And despite of that, we nearly went to the Super Bowl.
You got James Houston back from injury, right?
Yep. Yeah, Houston that was his first rep since week 2, which is probably why he wasn't doing as much as he used to.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I think with a little more defensive talent, some better cornerbacks, our cornerbacks are kind of all right at best. And a few other positions.
Yeah, the real question is, can you bring back the GOAT, Zach Ertz?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Dude, Zach
like I
Ertz
said,
back
I
from the
trust our
dead.
front office to draft. Have you seen the last 3 years of our draft classes? They've all been way above average. It's insane.
I have this running joke where I just call Jameer Gibbs a fraud, and then he scores touchdowns just to spite me. And then he fumbled it, so it was great.
That fumble hurt my soul. Yeah. Oh,
I have this running joke with a couple Minecraft streamers.
I will say though, Montgomery was the better running back that game.
Yep.
I'll just say that now.
Didn't he have the 42-yard touchdown?
I'm so glad we traded.
Yeah.
Monty only actually had 1 touchdown.
Did you trade for him or sign him? I was gonna say either way, that's a great move.
From the Bears, yeah, we signed him in free agency from the Bears, basically.
It's kind of funny
because he had nothing in the Bears, and then we take him with our old line. an absolute menace on the field.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Oh, and I just missed that jump. Okay.
He's better than Herbert.
And then like I said,
He's
Gibbs
older
is,
though.
between the two of them, they're a great 1-2 punch running back. Like one that you can just power
Yeah,
through
you even
almost
had
anything, and the other one
Reynolds
can
too.
has the agility to go through everything. It's great.
Yeah, Craig Reynolds is kind of a dog as well.
And then, like then we have Craig as the third running back.
What,
Who's
and what's the wide receiver first name? I can't
Josh
remember.
Reynolds.
oh JMO. Talking about JMO?
No, Josh. There's two Reynolds.
Yeah,
There's
Josh
Craig
Oh,
Reynolds
it's
and
Craig
Craig,
Reynolds and
yeah.
Josh Reynolds.
Yeah.
Craig Reynolds did not pull through that game.
Yeah. Who
I do not want
choked?
to. I do not want to talk about Craig Reynolds. That
Who
game.
was that? Was it
Normally he's
Raymond?
great, but those two drop passes.
Him and
were
Raymond were
inexcusable.
choking, bro.
They were just inexcusable that game. Like I said, everyone else in the offense pretty much was like cooking. Golf was absolutely elite. We'll talk
Great
about
pick
that
with
when we get there.
Laporta. Great pick.
Laporta. Yeah, we'll talk
Laporta is
about that. But, like,
arguably better than Hawkinson. Like it's
Like,
close. Like
yeah.
you guys have
Like
drafted
I said,
two
our
great tight
three, like,
ends.
our 4 rookies we picked up early: Gibbs, Campbell, Laporta, and then Branch. Like all 4 of them are like exceeding
Yeah.
expectations. Like quote unquote, yeah, you can say Campbell wasn't like the best pick ever, but even then,
I thought
he's
Campbell
still
was
freaking
Campbell's kid.
amazing. No, actually, this year.
He's
it's
not. I
pretty
know.
coincidence. It's a
Yeah.
funny little coincidence.
Did Laporta make a Pro Bowl for tight ends? Like,
Oh, yeah.
Is he a starter?
He made Pro Bowl. Yeah.
Oh,
And for
wow.
other issue
Okay.
that game though is we were just down all of our tight ends, and Laporta wasn't even 100%.
You're down what 3? You had no Wright.
Yeah.
You had no Zylstra like the whole season.
Yeah, like
Forgot that guy existed. That dude was a dog every time he
Like-
plays the Panthers, bro. I swear to God.
Like if we didn't
Hopefully it
have
gets on my
Laporta, oh,
nerves.
we would have been a lot worse of a team this year because of just how many tight ends we just didn't have.
Yeah, you're missing 3. What was the other ones? I was some guy I never heard of.
Michael. 1 minute. Brock
It was-
Wright, who is our second best tight end, which I
Yeah.
am really sad about.
Well, I
Is
think
he- is
Zylstra
he your
is, but yeah,
blocker?
and Zylstra's injured.
Isn't Brock
Yeah.
like your blocker? Yeah.
He's the 89.
Yeah, he's
or
a great
whatever.
blocker, and occasionally he's really clutch when it comes to passes.
He had this park random number
Other
86,
thing I
bro.
need to
That man
shout out-
stepped out of bounds.
Montgomery throughout the year was not the best receiver, but the last game Montgomery was catching perfectly. It was amazing. Oh
Yeah,
my
and you
God.
guys decided you wanted to run linemen as tight ends like the entire last game, and me and my dad kept laughing
I
about
need to
it.
be right back. I'll be right. I just need to check one thing.
Yeah, Sewell was like wide open on this one play, but there was also somebody else wide open, so they threw it to somebody else. But yeah, they're pretty creative with what they do with their offense.
Yeah. The fourth
Dude
down
just needs to
calls too are ballsy, but I like.
Oh,
them.
yeah, okay, I get that, but like, dog, if you're up by that much, just take the field goal. Come on,
I'm
like,
back. We'll discuss
you
that when we
can-
get to the game. We'll discuss that when we get to the game. We'll discuss that when we get to the game. Like I said, after seeing, like I said, I've seen our coordinators throughout this year. All did amazing. I want them back. I'm hoping, like I said, I'm really hoping Ben Johnson doesn't go to the Commanders, but we'll see.
What's his name? Ben Johnson.
Ben Johnson's our offensive coordinator. And like I said, we'll see if he goes anywhere. Other thing I like to say in this segment, genuinely, who else would you pick for Coach of the Year than Dan Campbell? Honestly.
Browns.
D'Amico Ryans, or I
Those-
guess you could say Kevin Stefanski.
I mean, Packers coach maybe. No.
Ben,
He's already
look at
won it
team
though. I
that
feel
was-
like-
Oh wait,
that
no,
was-
no, Texans
between-
coach.
between our
I'm
draft
with the Texans
and Dan's
coach.
coaching.
yeah,
we went
D'Amico. Yeah, D'Amico
from,
Ryans or
from a team
Dan
that got
Campbell.
3 wins,
Yeah.
13 losses, and 1 tied, all the way to a team just short of the Super Bowl. In just
Hey,
3 years.
hey! Texans had 2 wins last year. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's almost like a 50-50 between Campbell and D'Amico Ryans. That's my opinion, at least. It's close.
fair with that. Yo! I don't even know
I-
the name of our head coach this season, but he was definitely up there. No, I'm just kidding.
Frank Wright. Yeah.
That was his name. I don't even know.
Yeah, he got fired.
Oh, I
like,
thought
week 10 or
he was
something,
kind
11.
of. He was good though. Frank Wright was a good coach.
He was alright,
on the
but
Colts. Or yeah, I guess he was kind of alright, but like,
He's
people
better than the
thought
other
that he was gonna be nice.
the other fat dude, and it's on the Nebraska now. Rule, I hated that guy.
Oh yeah, Matt Rule. Yeah.
Jeez, man.
He was
cry
very,
myself to
very
sleep.
weird. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
like the
like,
way he.
I already
handled it.
I already know this last question will answer now. What, obviously, being that we just fell short this year, what will it take for the Lions to eventually have a better shot at a ring next year?
You
Like I
just
said,
keep
we're
it as
not
many as
losing
you
anyone,
can.
because we don't even need to really extend anyone next year. The year after that, we do need to extend Golf and St. Brown, which they'll get their pay. They've earned it.
Yo, go sign St. Brown's brother, bro. The Bears didn't use him
No,
at all.
no. I think
You
I'm
don't want
saying that.
Aquavius or what? Well, I don't even know.
I know.
Aquavius? I don't know his name.
No offense. He is just not the best wide receiver. He is not.
Oh,
the
come
best
on,
wide receiver.
man. Give me one more chance.
All right, thank you, business
Come on,
guy.
man.
Appreciate it, man. Have a good one, and I will see you in the next stream, which will probably be later this week. Appreciate it, though. See you next time, dude.
It was the Acquire brothers, and it didn't really work out that well. So,
Oh, man. Let him be a practice squad member for you.
okay, if he wants to on the practice squad, I guess I'm
No.
fine with that.
Off topic, but like on topic because they're brothers. Why doesn't Kelsey just go to the Chiefs for one season?
Probably because the Eagles just would. But they probably had. I wouldn't be shocked if Kelsey had a no trades clause.
No, but like his contract's over, right? Like he's retiring.
And
Yeah, but I
guess
think it's
maybe
I
he
think
just
it's like the
genuinely
same thing as like Gronk when Gronk
yeah,
Oh, he has one more year.
No, oh, kind of, but it's like what's it called? The Eagles have his like trade rights, so like they have to
Oh,
oh yeah,
trade him.
he's franchise tag. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like the thing with Gronk. The Patriots had to quote unquote trade him. I think it was like for like a 7th round pick or whatever to the Buccaneers instead of just letting him sign. So it's kind of weird, but yeah, I think that's how it would work.
I think
Okay.
also I don't know if the Chiefs have the cap space to really pay.
You
Sure,
wouldn't.
I mean, he
well,
probably wouldn't want that much.
Yeah,
for
he
his
wouldn't
last
want
year.
he wouldn't want that much, but also he wouldn't.
He wants a chance to win.
Yeah,
again.
he would also have a chance of getting injured.
He has a ring from the first time the Eagles.
I don't know. Yeah.
No, I
So
feel
I
like
think-
that Super Bowl would genuinely just be better than any other Super Bowl they would have won with Jalen Hurts if
But-
they would have. Like that
but,
Nick
yeah.
Foles one is just too good, man. Too good to be true, but also just too good to
Like I said,
be.
it is
Nick
what it is.
Foles, the Indianapolis Colts legend.
But, yeah, like I said,
Bro,
I think
didn't he
next
like
move-
crack his ribs on the Colts? Didn't he like get like
Yeah.
yeah.
Carson Wentz, the
Like, I wouldn't-
I
the
can't believe
other
he's on the team.
Indianapolis Colts legend?
I
Yeah,
wouldn't
he's on
mind
with the
some more
Rams
depth
now.
pieces on offense, but yeah, I think we
Dude,
need to draft some better defense.
Can I just say something?
or
I
make some
didn't know
trades.
Carson Wentz
Yeah.
existed anymore. I thought he was like gone. He showed up
Yeah,
on
he
the
just signed him.
he showed up on the TV, bro, when they were showing like Stadford, because he got like concussed in that
Yeah.
Lions game, and I just
Yeah.
saw Carson Wentz. I was like, what the? I was like, where did he come from? I was like, I don't remember
Yeah, he
this
just signed him
happening.
halfway.
He just kind of
Yeah,
was
they
there,
They
and I was
played
like,
him for a
okay.
game. When
It was so
Stafford was
weird.
out.
Because I
Yeah,
just
it did not
assumed
go
that he
that
was on the
well.
Commander's like practice squad or something.
Yeah.
Look, the Indianapolis Colts have a lot of legendary quarterbacks. They got Matt Ryan, the Indianapolis Colts legend. They got Philip Rivers, the Indianapolis Colts legend.
Dude, oh
You
my
know?
gosh, I just realized, yeah, they do have a weird like likingness of signing old quarterbacks
Yeah.
that are
but-
so
Yeah,
much out of their prime. Like
Gardner
100%.
Minshew,
Yeah.
Gardner
Indianapolis
Minshew.
Colts legend.
Yeah, Minshew actually like at least did all right this year.
And you know what's funny? The only one that actually probably would deserve the Indianapolis Colts legend title is probably like Andrew Luck, but the
Yeah.
Indianapolis Colts couldn't help him out. So
Yeah, there's that random and Peyton Manning. Oh yeah, there's just Jacoby Brissett, the Indianapolis Colts legend. What team do you think he goes to? Just curious.
Commanders, I don't know. They need a quarterback, right?
Or if they draft somebody,
Oh
and they
no,
have Howell,
Falcons.
you think-
Falcons. He goes to the
Oh, yeah,
Falcons
that sounds
because
like a Falcons move, honestly.
Yeah.
Was Jacoby? Wait, was
He
Jacoby
can come to-
Meyer? No, Jacoby Brissett wasn't he on that 28-3 Patriots team? I swear he was a backup. That'd be funny. He might have been the backup. that
He
year, I
was
think.
only on the Patriots that 1 year where they had Garoppolo and
Yeah, Deflategate.
was that the
where he-
year?
Yeah, it might have
Yeah.
been Deflategate.
Because the
where
year
he got
after he
suspended.
went to the what
yeah,
year
the
was
year after
that?
he
That-
went to the Colts to replace Andrew Luck because he retired. Yeah, I remember that.
So he was that was 2017 when he was on the Colts. What year did they win the Super Bowl?
2016, the year before that. So
Oh yeah, so he
would've-
was on that team.
Yeah, that would be funny. 28-3 coming back to the Falcons once again.
Now, it's time to talk about the games that happened this week.
He sounds so sad. Look, man, we live in the worst possible timeline. We got what you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. So let's start with AFC because that was played first.
Oh, boy.
Ravens. They were the team, the favorites coming into this game. Everyone's like they were too hot coming into this game. And alas, it doesn't
Mhm.
matter when you play Patrick Mahomes. and people are gonna say Lamar's gonna continue to choke in the playoffs.
Yeah. He's not quarterbacky enough, you know what I'm saying?
Like, to be
Sorry,
fair,
bad
Lamar's
joke.
like to be fair, Lamar's like actually like rushing was fine that game. It really was just either the receivers or
Mistakes that you just can't make in a game where it's this
Yeah.
close.
like, and the Chiefs just have a nasty defense as well, so like you're getting punished every time pretty much.
Man, top
But it's-
defender, Chris Jones
Oh,
crying during
that
the national anthem.
I that touchback. Oh my god.
And yeah, no, yeah, it was a bad game for the fans, of NFL having to see Patrick Mahomes in another.
Super Bowl. Get ready
Yeah.
for Taylor Swift to make up at least 20% of the entire
Oh
film.
boy, I gotta see. You know that they have a channel where the kids channel or whatever, the kids bop or whatever, or
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, where she just there's a Taylor Swift cam the entire game.
Oh my god, no, please. I don't like
You
that. I
haven't
hate
seen the
that.
view of that? She's
No,
just in
I
the
don't
corner.
want to see it now. I hate that.
I'll just send you the video. They're like people were watching that just to see her, and I was like, oh, it makes sense that they made the Super Bowl because their revenue has increased a lot since she's like,
Yeah, no.
you know.
Like, I thought because, Chiefs had, like, probably one of their worst normal seasons in a long time. I thought for sure that they would be a divisional exit, right, around there.
Yeah, they were so disastrous, but they
And
kind of
then
pulled
they
it
just
out.
when the moment matters, apparently they go back to playing like the Chiefs of last year. I'm like, okay, whatever. This is
Yeah, I just give
ridiculous.
up. Yeah, can't help it
You know how
anymore.
did you see the videos where they're like, Lamar Jackson, please save us, all that stuff? They're doing
Yeah.
for this week. They're like, Kadarius Tony, please save us. You're the only way we can. The Chiefs can live. Oh, it's so funny. And then
But-
and then they're just like kind of copy and pasting Purdy's face over like Lamar and all of them. It's so funny.
Dude, if
don't
Purdy
even
sells
make a
the
new
Super
one.
Bowl, he'll never live it down.
Why is Inferno Fox on our team? What the fuck?
Inferno.
let's talk. I guys, I gotta talk about this game, the NFC, and I put in quotations just sadness. Blowing a lead of that magnitude is just thoroughly disappointing.
Mm-hmm.
I'll talk about this in a little more detail. Let's start. Start of the game, offense coming right out of the gate. No, I have no complaints. Like Montgomery was just running that ball so well, and they just could not do a single thing about it, despite them being like the third best run defense or whatever.
Oh, and I'm
Like-
dead.
Like, yeah, obviously
Yeah.
no complaints there.
It was all y'all. It was the Detroit
like-
show until it wasn't.
We put like 200 rushing yards on them when no one could put 100 yards prior to the obviously the exception of the Packers the week before, for 50 games in a row.
And I'm done.
Like, it was I was hearing all week that we weren't gonna be able to run the ball on them because they're just too good, and McCaffrey was gonna eat away. Which at the first part of the game, yeah, we were stopping McCaffrey. McCaffrey had that one touchdown run, couldn't do a thing against us.
Mhm.
There's no major complaints there. At the end, we decided to kick the field goal over the points, which, being that we decided not to stay aggressive the entire game, with the exception of that one play, might have cost us as well. And we
Look,
would have if we would have played safe or we played all aggressive, I think things would have worked out better.
I feel like, again, hindsight 2020,
Yeah.
but like,
I didn't hate
I
it
was
at the
looking at it
time.
like this way. I was looking at it like this way. You were up by 14 in the first field goal you could have taken. Taking the field goal puts you up by 3 scores. I feel like I would rather have the 3 scores than the 2 scores. I get if you're up by like 10 or something and you want to go for it. Yes, and I know he's been doing it all season because he trusts his guys. Yes, but it's like you have an opportunity to make it so much harder for them to, amount a comeback, and you're giving yourself, the clock is your friend.
That first fourth down, we
Oh.
didn't really need to go for it, but we went for it. Whatever. That shouldn't have been a problem long term, right? Because we gave him like back at the 30-yard line. I wasn't that upset. The Gibbs fumble after that, and our next offensive play. Okay, yeah, my soul was destroyed after that happened.
Fraud. He's a fraud. He's a
He's
fraud.
not a fraud. He's a rookie. He's gonna make mistakes at some point.
Yeah, it's the fact that you made the mistake in like almost the
Yeah, that was
second
just
most
the one
crucial
time you
game
can't make
possible.
that mistake, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurt my
Again, it wasn't
soul.
all his fault. I mean, maybe if you
No,
had
like,
those
the
6
defenders
points,
did like punch it out. Like, it wasn't like completely on him, but like you should not be making that mistake. But even then, and then the next fourth down that we gave it back to them. Did we really have to throw it on fourth when we seen how good our running game did that entire game, and we just needed 3 yards?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't run it there. I feel like
That
if you
that,
throw
that
it
would
I don't know
that
why,
upset
yeah.
me.
You
That would
should just
upset
take the
me.
field goal. Again, hindsight 2020, but like
Nope, we weren't close enough for field goal at that point.
you were like the 40.
Yeah, but that's like a risk.
Who's your kicker? Do you not have a kicker?
Also, we were already like
do
kind of
you
down.
not have a kicker.
Actually,
Most
is
kickers can make
interesting.
50s.
Actually has a
so.
leg, but like
He better have a leg. He's a kicker.
he's not the most consistent necessarily yet. We're still trying to mold him.
Who is it? Who is it again?
Badgley.
Oh, okay, I never heard of.
We
Where's
had, we had, we
Blankenship,
had
bro?
Patterson earlier in the year, and then we decided to replace him after he missed like 2 extra points.
Isn't
You need to get
Blankenship
the-
known for missing?
Yeah, you need to get the Indianapolis Colts legend.
And then I guess
Rodrigo
you know
Blankenship.
who picked up Patterson after we waived him? That's
Uh,
right, the Browns.
yeah, it's because Hopkins got injured.
Yep.
Hopkins is a good
Hey.
kicker though.
Yeah.
He did his job in the Browns for you guys.
Look, man, you should have gotten Rodrigo Blankenship.
But yeah, like I said, we started getting hot again on offense, but it was too late.
As long, you guys will
As
be
far as I'm
fine.
concerned, if there was a fourth quarter, we would have fifth quarter of that game, we would have won. But alas, the game only goes for 4.
I gotta say, you just can't let this be another once in a 20 year.
Yeah, exactly.
thing.
We just need to take this loss and let us fuel us for next year. Draft a few more pieces and make this the year we finally, after
If you guys are
50,
like,
8 years, make it to a Super Bowl.
if you guys heavily regress, like as in like 5 wins or less, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have Dan Campbell's head.
Oh, dude, Dan is not gonna let that happen. Like I said, we have amazing coaching staff. Even if Ben Johnson goes, which I really hope he doesn't, because for one, he gets along really well with the rest of the staff, and he's like a really good connection with Goff. I think he wants that ring.
Yeah, and to
He's
be
not
honest,
getting on the Commanders.
yeah, he's not getting it anytime soon on the Commanders. So, I mean, it makes most logical sense.
Commanders
for
are at least
Johnson to
like
stay.
3 years out from any chance at Super Bowl ring if they play their cards.
30.
They play their cards perfectly, is what I was
Yeah.
about to say.
30.
Yeah. Don't worry what I wrote underneath Super Bowl predictions. Don't worry about that.
Oh.
Don't worry about that.
Is Commanders are just the Panthers, but like slightly more ceiling.
Yeah.
They're just us, but like
And they're like the Panthers, but instead of being an expansion team, they peaked back before the expansion.
Yeah, they peaked back in the 70s. Sorry. No, but the Panthers or the Commanders are.
I know,
just
I know.
the
I
Panthers
hate
with the draft pick,
everyone.
to be honest.
we peaked like
You
8 or 9 years ago.
77 with
Yeah.
Joe Theismann, bro. Like
Yeah.
your best franchise core. No, actually, it's either him or Dougie Williams. It's close. Dougie
Okay,
Williams.
I'm just gonna
is
say
pretty
this
good.
now for my prediction. I'm taking the Niners because I don't want the Chiefs winning again. I don't care.
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
picking
the
the,
data,
I'm picking
I'm
the
just-
Chiefs just because I want to be right. But yeah, no, the Niners. I mean,
Yeah,
most people probably
I'm
want
not
the
even
Niners
like a
to
big
win.
Niners fan at all. I'm not necessarily bitter that they beat us because they did at the end of the day they did kind of outplay us. I can
Who
respect
do I want
that.
to win? Of course, it's the Niners. Who do I think are going to win? The Niners. The Niners are going to win 28 to 25. All right. How are they going to get 25? I don't know, but it's going to happen. All right.
2-point conversion something. I don't
Uh-huh.
know.
It'll be 28 to 25. The Chiefs are going to own for the tying kick, and they're going to miss it. All right.
Oh, okay. That would be a
Alright,
terrible way to
alright.
go out. Robbie Gold is known for hitting those, though.
No. The Chiefs are going to miss it. It's going to be 25 to 28, and the Chiefs are going to miss.
But we
okay,
don't talk
but like,
about we don't talk about
it's
Moody,
not. It's almost like
last-
Harrison Butker's not like the second best kicker in the league. You
No,
know?
it'll be like he's going to choke though.
Okay,
The lights
okay.
is going to be in his eyes, you know,
Alright.
and then he's going to miss left.
Well, hey, the last
Alright.
time the NFL had a dynasty, their kicker didn't miss. So hey, just saying.
This is recorded, all right?
Just
So you can
saying.
come back to this
They
after it
missed-
happens.
no,
Right?
actually, what's gonna end up
Alright.
happening is they're gonna miss the kick, and then they're gonna flag it somehow, and then they're gonna kick it again. And they're gonna get it.
I'm trying to think of what makes up. So 2 field goals, a 7, and then they're going to be down by 11.
Wait, double
28 to-
doink part 2? Double doink
my
part
God.
2?
NFL
That'd be
scripted,
sick.
confirmed.
That'd
They're going to be
funny.
down 28 to 17. They're going to take the
Oh
2
wait, actually, take
point.
it back. Actually, what's gonna happen is the Chiefs are gonna be leading 28-3 at halftime,
Okay.
and then the Niners are gonna win. Any questions?
Falcons can never catch a break on this podcast. Wow.
He's gonna be the new Tom Brady. Who goes this? No, are we NPCs? Who's going to this corner building? What the hell?
No, but
Okay.
I do think though.
Aqua Dragon?
I
Aqua
don't talk
Dragon?
about it. I don't talk about it. I don't talk about it. Anyways, moving on.
This man wanted to say hi to the void.
So actually, that is all my current segments planned out done. So at this point, it's just anything you feel like coming to mind before we end it.
Oh, it's not the Panthers year, but it always could be. There's always next season.
Hey, Chiefs are gonna be better than the Patriots.
Actually,
Like-
we could talk about our team's schedules for next year. Those are out.
Wait, I just want to say
Aye.
something. Chiefs dynasty is off to a better start than the Patriots dynasty.
Okay, actually, I want to talk about I'll talk about the Lions' schedule next year. So, of course, the division that we drew to play against in the NFC, of course, is the West, which means we have to fight the Seahawks again. And whatever reason, the
Matthew
Seahawks just have our number.
Stafford, Jared Goff rematch.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Yo,
But
let's
whatever
go.
reason, the Seahawks just have the Lions number every year. They beat us this year.
Well,
despite
at
the
least
fact
you
that
guys get a
Seahawks-
30-point like shootout. Okay, like that's entertaining
Yeah.
nonetheless.
But
like,
yeah, and then we have to fight Stafford again, assuming Stafford retired. Which I don't think Stafford will.
nah, he's got 2 more years. Come on, he's
But,
got surely.
Yeah, we'll see. Whatever. Which, yeah, believe it or not, we will be facing the Rams at our home stadium again.
That's funny.
So Stafford will be returning again. And then obviously that means yes, we have to rematch the Niners now, and hopefully this time we actually finish them off.
And then you get a free win from the Cardinals. Okay.
Yeah,
That's-
Cardinals
that's
not
decent.
a big. Obviously, our division. If the Vikings don't re-sign Kirk Cousins, I don't think they'll be able to really compete unless they like make a weird trade. So the Vikings should be an easier opponent next year in theory, but who knows yet? We don't have enough information. Bears, if they actually utilize all the picks they have this year, they could be a threat. And the Packers shown that they can play ball even with all their new talent. I think as long as we're not playing them on Thanksgiving, I'm confident we can beat them. I don't know what it is about the Lions on Thanksgiving. We just lose apparently on Thanksgiving.
Look, man,
Yeah, you
don't
guys
TP
really should be
alright?
taken off of Thanksgiving. Like, you guys kind of.
No, it's a tradition. We cannot change it. Even if it is a tradition that is painful, it is still a tradition.
Aqua Dragon, don't
Fair
TP to me, alright?
Also, do you really want the only team to always play on Thanksgiving to be the Cowboys? No.
Isn't it Packers too?
Nope, it's us. And the Cowboys.
Packers,
and
like,
then,
off
and then there's
and
a
on.
third game. Normally, it's done like
Oh.
divisional games.
Peak Panthers football was watching us in our little like color rush jerseys beat the Packers on Panthers on Cowboys on Thanksgiving. That was peak football.
Wait,
Then
Cam Newton? Cam Newton's prime?
yeah, dude, that was peak, bro.
Dude,
Luke
yeah.
Kuechly, fucking.
Dude, yeah. What's his name? Steve Smith. That was the team, man.
No, this was the Super Bowl year. Stephen was on the Ravens, sadly, but
I thought he was okay. Yeah. Oh, Greg
we
Olsen
had
in his prime.
Finnegan. Yeah, Greg Olsen. We had Stewart and Williams.
You guys had
we
Ted
had
Ginn. He's underrated.
the
guy.
most. Yeah, I love him, Ohio State. But we had the most like mid wide receiver core ever. But they're all great.
No,
like we had
facts,
Philly
bro.
Brown, Cotchery,
you guys had
Funches.
nobody. You guys.
But they're all putting up like prime like they're putting up like Justin
funny.
Jefferson level games. It
No,
was crazy.
That's funny, bro. You guys' best wide receiver was Ted Ginn, and you guys went 15-1. That's actually
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it was Devin Funches that year. Really,
Oh,
and
I
Devin
remember
Funches
him.
disappeared.
Dude,
He
yes,
disappeared.
You know who also disappeared? Kelvin
Oh.
Benjamin. Remember him?
You know who? No, yeah, we didn't have. It wasn't Funches' year that year. It was Brandon LaFell. I don't know if you guys remember him.
I remember. No, he was on the Patriots. He
ended up
he
going
won
to-
one of our
he didn't do
Super
anything.
Bowls. No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah.
He might have been on the Randy Moss years, but he was so weird, dude.
No, he was New Year's. Yeah, he was. He
Yeah.
started on the Bengals. He went to us and to y'all.
Then he went. Okay, I thought he was okay. Yeah, no, Brandon LaFell was such a weird wide receiver. He was good.
won
but
the-
like,
Yeah,
Oh.
no, he kind of disappeared after that one year where he went to Super Bowl.
yeah.
We had Devin Cotchery. That guy like disappeared.
I don't know who that is.
We had Jared Allen for his last year.
The
I don't know if you
basketball
remember
player.
him.
Okay,
No,
no.
the defensive lineman for the Vikings.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Wait, Jarrett? No, I don't know. It doesn't ring a bell.
Also,
You
just quickly finish
guys-
up Another division that
We had
be
Peppers, Julius Peppers.
Oh, I
my
remember.
God.
Yeah, Julius
Charles
Peppers,
Johnson.
dude. He has like the wife of a like I don't even know, like freaking turtle. I
Only
don't know
player to
what.
ever become to the Super Bowl and the Final
Dude.
Four in NCAA basketball.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
finish this off quickly.
Julius Peppers was
AF
such a weird guy, man. I don't know. He was
Yeah,
on the
he was, like,
Patriots
good.
last year. Like he was effective on the Patriots last year, and he's like 30 something. Like it's crazy. He just
Yeah,
does
he
not
was
die.
Packers. Yo, remember Clay Matthews, man?
Yeah.
People forget about him, man.
He went to the Rams for 1 year. He was like trash. Then he got injured. Then he just retired. He was weird.
He was insane on the Packers.
His
bro.
dad was like one of the best centers of all time, Bruce Matthews. Or no, that might have been his grandpa. I don't know, because he's the third, so it might have been his grandfather. But hey, that family, the Matthews family, they're a pretty legendary family when it comes to NFL. But Clay Matthews, yeah, he had a kind of a short prime. He did win that Super Bowl though. He was very helpful on that Super Bowl team. What was that 2009 Packers? I don't know. Aqua, you know that. Was it 2009 or 2010 when the Packers won?
10 was when they went to the Super Bowl.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, he was very effective on that team. Didn't really, do much after that.
But like I said, let's finish this off. AFC or AFD division we'll be facing is the South. So we get a cat battle with the Jags, and we will be taking that. What likely will be another hot year for the Texans and the Colts.
And you guys got a free win with the Titans. That's good.
Probably, yeah. And then, for whatever reason, because the whoever make the schedule hates us, apparently, we're playing at Dallas again next year.
Hey, all I need you guys to do is have Skipper report eligible, right?
We did. It doesn't matter whether we reported eligible or not, apparently.
Maybe the refs just really do like Dallas that much.
Like I think you've seen the footage. Bro walked over to the ref. What else would he be saying? Talking about his car's extended warranty or something.
You'd ask him how his day was going, bro. Why is there someone down here with me?
For the non divisions that we'll be facing, for like the division leaders we'll be facing next year, we'll be facing Tampa Bay again. I think we should be fine.
You gonna play us?
No, you didn't win your division.
Well, I have Ender Pearls, guys.
But actually, no. Actually, better yet, can we make an agreement that the Bucks didn't win your division last year? We won your division after beating the entire division
Okay,
and then beating the Bucks in the playoffs.
All right. Well, guys, I have to depart and go eat dinner.
All right.
But I appreciate you guys having me on.
Yeah,
And
no problem.
if I'm free next week and you want me to join, I'll join.
Yeah, I guess.
I appreciate you guys.
Probably a shorter episode just because.
Yeah. Pro Bowl. Gotta put Pro Bowl rosters, I guess.
It's fake Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but I'll see you guys later. All right.
Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
And then the last game on the schedule is Buffalo.
Yeah, you guys are probably gonna lose that somehow. I don't know. Buffalo's just...
As long as it's not on Thanksgiving, I think we have a shot.
All right. Well, Buffalo does like to get their Thanksgiving games. They do good in their Thanksgiving games. They do.
We literally the year before when we were like going on that hot streak to just miss the playoffs, we did lose by a last minute field goal against them.
Yeah.
So I think we have a shot winning that game. I think every single game on the schedule is winnable. I don't just which ones we will win, we'll see. But every game on this in theory is winnable. It's not a team on the schedule. I'm like, I don't think we beat that team ever. Like we've seen us this year. We can go toe to toe with pretty much anyone.
Yeah.
If long as we're playing well.
No, yeah, I agree. I think I don't really want to talk about the Patriots' schedule. To be honest, like we're probably gonna go.
I can tell you have to deal with the Dolphins, which beat up on bad teams. So hope you're not a bad team.
Nah, we're gonna. I feel like we're gonna upset the Dolphins in one game.
You did upset the Bills.
We're 100% gonna upset them again. And then the Jets we're gonna beat because Aaron Rodgers is just.
No, let's see what we got here.
I don't think Aaron Rodgers is gonna be that big of a factor on the Jets. Yeah, it's gonna be consistent quarterback play, but.
You ready for this?
Terrible. What?
I have very unfortunate news. You're also playing the NFC West.
Oh my gosh, dude. We're going to lose all those games. We're going to lose to the Cardinals somehow, dude. And then we can't really compete against the Seahawks and the 49ers yet again.
Oh, actually, another shocker. You're also playing against the NFC South, it looks like. The AFC South.
Okay, wait.
your
Actually,
division
no.
overall.
We got some free wins in there. We can get revenge on the Titans. Just cause I don't know. I don't like the Titans.
Titans, I mean, Colts, you might be able to beat this time around, surely. I'm kidding. We'll see. See if you have what you have next year as a team.
Oh yeah, we win against the Colts. Come on, like the Colts. Last time we lost against the Colts was Carson Wentz. I don't think we're
Also, it was
losing
in
against Carson
Germany.
Wentz again.
You gotta apologize to Germany for that game, by the way.
What? For what?
You gotta apologize to Germany for that game against the Colts you played.
Oh yeah, what was that? The 3-0 game?
That game was
No.
awful.
Was it 10-0? It was like 6-0, right?
Yeah, it was like
6-0.
something like that.
Yeah,
No,
dude.
that was you against the Chargers, but yeah.
Nah, to
either
be
way, you
honest,
do apologize.
Germany is used to that though with the soccer scores. So hey, it's not that bad, all right. But,
those are your two divisions you're playing. The extra, obviously, you're playing your entire division. Obviously, don't need to go
Yeah.
over that. And then the opponents you will be playing that are not like the non-divisional one, like the full division ones. You'll be playing the Chargers, which you better hope that the Chargers don't get their act together for that one.
And they probably will. But
you'll be playing against the Bears, which once again, you better hope they don't get their act together.
And they won't. They're the Bears.
And the most fair division loser you'll be playing, the Bengals.
And we win that. Okay, Joe Burrow's a fraud. No, I'm kidding. I think we have a chance to win that. I don't know. We just if we can upset Josh Allen, we can upset Joe Burrow. So I think we have a shot at winning. But it's the Bengals. They're probably gonna win.
Hearing this, how many wins do you think Patriots next year?
We're maxing out at 7. But I think personally we're gonna get like 6. I think 6 would be solid. It all depends, man. If we have Bailey Zappi as our quarterback, we're getting like 3. But if we have like a rookie, I could see 6. No more than 7 though. There's no way. I will be so insanely surprised and happy if we get anything more than 7 wins next season.
I'll say this now. How many wins I think the Lions are getting next year? I'm gonna go with 13, though I wouldn't be shocked if we get to 14. Like, we want to set that franchise record for most wins. We only tied it this year.
No, you guys didn't get it in Stafford, right? You guys maxed out at 11 wins, right? That one Stafford year? Yeah. That was that was that Jim Caldwell? Or was that No, that was Stafford's comeback year, right? When he won comeback player? Yeah.
But like I said, I think we can get 13 this year, set a new franchise record next year. That's what I'm gonna go with.
That's a fair assumption.
In theory, like I said, all these games are in theory winnable. Like I said, some are more difficult than others. Like the Niners, the Bills game are definitely some of the standouts for harder games to play.
Yeah.
Like, yes, in theory, I think we could get 17 wins, but that's not happening. Let's be honest. We're gonna slip up somewhere.
You guys can get a 13. I'd say 13 would be a.
I think in 13 is gonna be my pick for win total.
No, we should do. You know what we should do? We should do that. Actually, nah. We should.
I want to do this for that. I kind of want to do this for the Panthers.
No, we need Moody's here for that, but. I think do you want to do it next week where we could do like a tier list? I could like share my screen and just have
I'm
like
not gonna
the
say my win
stream
total,
be,
but I am curious to see what the Panthers schedule looks like.
I think it has to be. I think we have to do it after the Super Bowl, like before draft.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, you want to do it before draft or after?
I'm fine
draft?
to do it whenever you want.
All right, yeah, because that would be fun. Just be like a shorter, like probably like 40-minute stream, but it would just be us, like, you know, saying it'd be like tiers of like 10 to it'd be like 12 and above wins or whatever, and then it'd be like 10 to 11, 10 or 11.
I guess we probably should do it
wins,
after the
like
Super Bowl.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So we have all the information we have, and then we can probably do an updated one once draft and free agency is settled in.
Yeah, and then we could do like a draft
prediction. Yeah.
I don't know what it wouldn't be like a full prediction, but it'd be like something close to that.
At least maybe try the first round.
Yeah, something like that.
And then maybe some other maybe key players that weren't taken. We don't think are taken in the first round, and that's about it.
No, I'm dead. Oh, I somehow almost.
Oh, looks like the Panthers will be facing the AFC West next year, aka Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and Raiders. Bro, I'm just saying that Panthers Chiefs game should be primetime television.
Dude, the Panthers aren't getting like any wins there. Maybe against the Raiders, but
so I could see them pulling it up against the Broncos. I mean, you guys beat the Broncos.
Yeah, I guess. I guess the Broncos are Like I said, or like I said
Then
in the
they're
other
also going
episode,
to
our
be playing
dysfunctional.
the NFC conference team. They'll be facing the NFC East, which I would dub fraud division. But I surely the Eagles can't be that garbage. Surely that they lose to the Panthers. Surely not.
Yeah.
I know they lost to the Cardinals, but surely not.
Hey, if the Eagles can lose in a blowout to the Cardinals, they could probably lose to like no
Panthers,
score at all.
The
To
Cowboys,
the
once again, they
Panthers.
tend to like like I said, they tend to choke in the playoffs specifically, so they're probably not being the Giants. Probably doable if being. I don't really see the Giants getting any better this next year. And
Yeah.
Commanders, we'll see what what happens with their quarterback situation.
Yeah.
And then the non-division, obviously they're fighting their entire division. I think they'll pull up a weird upset or two somewhere,
Mm.
probably against Atlanta, more for one of them.
Yeah.
And then maybe like the Saints, the Bucks for a weird, like something weird will happen with that game, one of those games. And then the other other opponents they have facing Bears. I need to see what the Bears are gonna do next year, but I would assume the Bears probably beat the Panthers. Unless they do some what am I doing? There's no bridge. I just assumed there was a bridge there.
Oh yeah,
That
I
was
was waiting at the top there because I didn't want to bridge and get shut off.
once again, very fun. They're gonna be facing we're seeing another cat fight with the Bengals and the Panthers.
Mm-hmm. Those are always fun, like the
Yeah. Yeah.
bird versus bird, and cat, I guess, versus cat. Those are like the two main mascots in the NFL.
Yeah. And then what's the last one? Oh yeah, the Cardinals is the last one. Yeah, they should beat the Cardinals. I don't know if they will, but they should be able to. I'll give a win total once we do this meaties, but yeah. Their schedule could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah, true. Alright, I think I'm gonna end stream right now, and then we can
Yeah.
talk about other stuff.
Yeah, I think I'll end as well.
Alright, everyone, thank you so much for watching the stream today. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe down below if you haven't already, because I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys later in the week. Probably tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday. I don't know. Depends on when I feel like it. Maybe Thursday, most likely Thursday. But I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to go check out my latest short on the channel. But yeah, anyways, thank you. And peace out, everyone. Bye.